before we start the show, we want to shout out to our sponsor for this episode, Send.
Download Send remittance app via the App Store or Google Play. Sign up with them.
Great rates and fast transfers. 95% of transactions to the Philippines arrive within 5 minutes.
Cash pickup transfers with a minimal transaction fee. So generally, Send is for like microtransactions. You want to send your friends like a little bit of money, there within 5 minutes. Yeah. But if you want big transactions, that's when you can do like pickups from local branches like Cebuana Bank and things like that. That's when you incur a bit of a fee. But generally, send it straight to your friends. Gcash, they'll get it within 5 minutes.
Zero transfer fees. No fees. That's a big thing. And also, if you use the promo code Cheatcoders, you'll get a bonus for your first send. For example, if you're in Australia, if you send and use Cheatcoders as a promo code, you get a bonus of $30 Australian. $30 Australian. That's a lot of coffee.
Bro, that's a chicken schnitzel.
That's almost 1,000 pesos, bro.
Hey,
$30 bucks. $30. I can get a head. Some things do not change.
I was gonna say $30 is like a chicken schnitty at the pub.
What kind of schnitty is that? $30. Get it ripped off, bro.
Bro, if you want pocky points, bro.
Yeah.
If you want to look good in front of the family and stuff, man, it's like getting an extra nugget, bro. Like $30, bro. Like
$30 nuggets,
bro.
Pretty expensive.
I didn't expect $30 more, bro.
Yeah. You know how many nuggets you can get for $30 bucks,
bro? That's a lot of nuggets, bro.
Nugget.
So what you need to do is pause this,
get some nuggets,
download the Send app. Get your free money from that with your first send using the promo code Cheatcoders, and then watch the rest of the show.
Welcome to another episode of the Cheatcoders podcast. My name is Raph. This is episode number 302. And I'm here with my usual suspects who don't know how to dress in the same way as each other because we decided to dress differently.
Bro, we're like a boy band.
We're unique.
We're like the village people. Modern day village people. We got the gangster from California.
Hey.
The Mexican.
The Mexican dude.
The cholo.
I do the Y.
The wild cholo.
Wild cholo.
We got Mr. Wild Thought.
Hello.
And all the way from a Hawaiian party.
Oh.
All the way from
He the party gangster.
I did wear this for the Hawaiian theme party as well.
Hey, you ready?
No, he's from Vice City. That kind
John
of
looks like he mixes drinks.
He's
He's
Vice
so
City.
coke, bro.
He's Vice City. He's San Andreas.
I'm Campbelltown, bro.
He's
You ruined the theme.
We're doing GTA.
He's trying to do GTA.
GTA Campbelltown.
GTA Campbelltown.
GTA Campbelltown.
It runs in a scooter.
And GTA Country is back as me.
Oh, this is Texas.
And that was Don doing stuff.
What's doing?
From Miami Vice. And then we also got Mr. Cheatcoder himself, no longer on the screen.
Blessed.
Yeah.
Only screen that he sees is
this screen right
sunscreen from the sun.
here? Yeah.
I don't know.
What up,
Is Mr.
kid?
Natz blazing?
Yeah.
And we are here live at Common House Studios for episode number 302.
302. I already did that.
And you wanna get into a segment? Let's go straight into a segment.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd like to call this segment the Quick News.
Hey.
Quick news. Quick news. That could be a thing. All right, so this is the part of the show where we're gonna just point out some three news articles, and then we'll talk about them step by step, quickly, because we don't want to drag things on about it. And
no, we wouldn't want that.
Nah, man, we're going to be quick and efficient this episode. I felt last episode we had nowhere to go, but now I'm gonna grab the wheel of the bus,
grab it
make
by
sure
the balls.
we go.
Make the
not
go
Patreon
around
anymore.
it.
That's it, bro. And then so the first article is there's a new Sesame Street character.
I know you're talking about it.
And shout outs to Jude Patrick. He messaged us on the DMs asking us to talk about this topic.
Yeah, cool.
He asked, can you guys discuss about the new Filipino Muppet character called TJ? Just want to see you guys' point of view, being 2 or maybe 3, in brackets Garcia, of the members are parents.
Oh, that's us.
So there is a new character on Sesame Street. His name's called TJ. And this is our Filipino American
Oh, he's so cute, man.
Muppet.
I've seen this kid before.
Yeah, so this is
kid.
yeah.
I've seen him in Rudy Hill.
So this Muppet's like, yeah, I see this guy. And yeah, so I think this is pretty recent, like a couple of months old. And now he's become the Filipino. I don't know what he does on Sesame Street, but
You
it's
know
good
that
to have
he's Filipino
that
because his
representation.
name is TJ. Like he's got a J
Yeah.
in his name.
One of the J's. So what's your thoughts of having a Filipino
What
representative?
I want to
on the
know is the guy that puts his hand up the puppet.
thing? Is he
Is he Filipino?
It looks like it. If that's the puppeteer there,
Is that him?
Ah, okay.
Okay, he's real then. That's fine.
or at least he's Asian. I can't
The
really
thing
tell from
is,
that photo.
as a parent, as a dad,
Mm.
I kind of enjoy seeing Filipino children content.
Yeah.
Like whether it be Blue's Clues, Josh from
Yeah, you're
Blue's
right. I
Clues.
forgot about him.
He was like all over Seth's first year, where he had an obsession with Blue's Clues, and then in some episodes they would sprinkle in some Filipino isms, as in like culture,
Yeah.
as well as like learning about food and
That's right.
doing nursery rhymes in Tagalog. So having that there is kind of like, yo, it's cool to have like in the background, because usually you'll be playing some like Nickelodeon on the TV, and out of nowhere it's like, bro, this guy's Filipino.
Yeah.
And then my kid's half Filipino. I'm watching this thing. It's cool to have that
Something you
representation
relate to,
on the
yeah.
thing, because like,
We're usually never in the forefront of these
Yeah.
things.
You
When they
never-
think Asian, it's always China
Or Japan.
or Japan.
and it's good to, because like at the age of that, like at 1 or 2 or 3, that's when they kind of like soak in a lot of things.
Yeah.
Having like Filipino culture getting soaked into that sponge of learning,
Yeah, that's right.
I reckon is really cool to have for like children. That
I got a question about this. Is he like a filler dude that's kind of thrown in there, or is he actually teaching like filler shit?
I don't
You know
know.
what I'm saying?
I've never
Like,
seen.
you know what I mean?
Actually, I've never seen him
Like
in
what
an
makes him a
episode,
Filipino character? Because it kind of means like
except just his name, huh?
yeah.
Is he?
I think they are putting some Filipino stuff in there. Well, there's a clip. Well, let's not play
This guy
that.
does not sound Filipino at all.
Let's not play that.
Like, is he holding any boodle fights? Is he? You know,
yeah, because if they start
cooking-
sprinkling in the culture into Sesame Street,
then that's cool.
That would be
that'd be
dope, right?
cool.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
cool.
Because I think the thing with Sesame Street, each character has their own segment where they do something,
Yeah.
and they learn about a certain
the culture.
thing.
There's the Mexican chick. What's her name? She's blue,
Maria.
probably.
Maria's the lady, but like
No, not the lady, the puppet. Rosita.
Rosita.
Nah.
She's
Close.
Mexican. Yeah.
The see, I like this because so my nephew is half German, half Filipino, and he's gonna know more German culture than Filipino culture. So
That is
having
no
like this
Filipino-
that he can see like a little bit of it would be really cool, you know. And growing up, there wasn't any sort of Filipino representation, let alone any Asian representation for us growing up. So I think there's a lot more now, which is great.
I know the only closest thing that I could think of as a kid that had Asian representation was the water chick in Captain
Oh.
Planet.
She was hot, bro.
Guy, is that her name?
Well, yeah, that was my representation of Asian. We had to branch out to Asian, not even Filipino. So
Yeah, I was excited.
If you guys were tasked, hello.
Yeah.
Oh, another
Yeah,
surprise.
if you guys were tasked with the project, hey, I need you to make a puppet that looks Filipino. They're like, cool.
Looks.
Let's use brown and put straight hair on it. You know what I mean? Like it's, that's what makes it filler. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
That could be anyone. Could be Indian. Could be light skin.
it's not until you hear the guy talk then you get, oh yeah, this.
not
puppet's
even
filler,
then,
bro.
like you don't have to mention that they're Filipino or like
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
like
What do
even-
Filipino things?
It's
yeah.
so like
There's
left field.
there is.
If they
I've
put
seen
basketball
in-
shorts on him,
basketball shorts.
it would be a bit more like, oh,
His
he's
mom's a
probably
nurse.
Filipino.
His mom's a nurse
Yeah.
and stuff. No, but there's been more of like Filipino representation in cartoons or in like younger people's programming. I think it was Steven Universe or one of those cartoons where they made ube cake.
Oh.
It was a Steven Universe. Thank you to the our resident weeb, our anime nerd. But yeah, there's a scene where one of the characters said, "Oh, my Lola makes this," and they make an ube cake on the show.
That's a lie for sure, bro. No one's Lola
Yeah.
makes ube cakes.
Lars,
You know that was bought from the shop. Lola's make like banana cake.
Hey man,
you know what I mean? Like,
don't ruin the child.
no one's
man.
made ube cakes at home, bro.
Yeah.
yeah, they make an ube roll. It's an
That
ube
kid's
roll.
lying.
All right,
That's
next
his
point.
teeth.
So apparently, this was from CA today. Manny Pacquiao is going to be a part of the next season of Physical 100.
Mad.
What's that?
Physical 100 is like a Netflix series where they test the strongest of the strongest, 100 people,
Okay.
and they do all like they go through like kind of like Squid Game vibes, but testing your fitness and strength and
Oh, shit.
all
Yeah,
that stuff.
This started in Korea as they bring like
course,
different
Korea.
types of people. You've got bodybuilders, you've got athletes, you've got CrossFitters, you've got influencers, and they just pit them against each other in different sorts of physical activities. And I think
these
they
guys
are
are
now going to
rips,
be
bro.
doing it. They're going to be doing it in Philippines. And one of the athletes, he's like a.
It's just
martial
gonna be a
artist.
bunch of guys with big calves. That's all.
You have to jump.
It's like all the promo. It's not gonna be upper body. It's just gonna be lower body photos.
Because I think one of the martial artists that I follow, his name is Mark Mugen. He's from the Philippines. Was in.
What's Manny Pacquiao's role in the Physical 100? Do we know? Is he gonna be like a host, or is he gonna be like someone competing, or is he gonna be like a main boss?
It'd be
do
cool
you
to
know?
see him compete, man.
Final thoughts on Manny Pacquiao joining Physical 100?
It's
I
pretty
think it'd
good.
be cool, man.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna be a host. Like I think he's just gonna be like a host.
It's like a.
I don't think he's gonna compete.
You reckon
He's
he's
a
going to
guest.
be a possible coach, like a
Probably.
mentor?
I don't think he's gonna be like part of it. I think he's gonna be more so
He'll
either
be-
it'd be
a
cool to see
a
him
host
part
or
of
a
it,
coach.
though.
He'll be
but-
like Eminem in Rhythm and Flow, giving tips and shit,
Maybe, yeah.
commentating.
Yeah, he's probably gonna teach him how to sing, and the
Yeah.
100 part is the score they're trying to get.
That's it, man.
That's lyrical 100.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Lyrical miracle.
they're gonna
100.
sing
Got it.
"Let's Get
Okay.
Physical" 100.
Okay, so the final piece of news is Denmark is having a computer of AI, an AI computer being put together. This is a Don topic, so I really don't care.
Rap can't even read it. It's like,
The final news is that AI is the computer and the Denmark and the so basically Denmark has turned on their first AI supercomputer. It's called Gefion, and they're going to be using it for like projects. And what people are worried about is now that this Gefion, this supercomputer, is going to be like the beginning of Terminator, where it's their Skynet, because this is a giant computer that's now going to be used to make decisions for the country of Denmark.
That's
for the
the
government.
that's the part that you should have led with.
yeah,
Because
dude,
you said
get my attention.
that changes everything. Because any country can start up a fucking computer, but if they're gonna leave the
computer to
future
the side.
of the country,
Yeah.
that's fucking news.
Is that what is actually happening?
Well, that's what Denmark's done that. They started their own like
beginning of the end right
supercomputer.
there.
So what? Like straight away, the whole country has to run updates. You know what I mean? Like, how are they following this shit? Like,
You need to update to Sierra now.
yeah,
Like,
version 1.2.3 or something.
Imagine IT like getting a call from Denmark. It's like, I think our president is there's a glitch on our president. Did you unplug it and plug it in again?
Yeah. Democracy is not working. Turn it off and turn it on again. Bro. You leave it to AI. I don't know, man. There's so much faith on this thing.
There's too much faith in this
Yeah.
thing.
Could you imagine if they start fucking up
It went
their,
from Chat GPT to
their
running a country.
pastries? Yeah.
This-
Why do they have so much? Wait, what was wrong with Denmark before this?
I thought Denmark was one of the good ones.
Yeah.
Scandinavian country, probably, got
Did
it
they
all
go,
figured
oh,
out.
man, like,
Maybe it was too good. They're like,
our
let's
country
fuck
is
shit
in
up.
shambles. We
Yeah.
need to get an AI computer to fix things up.
well,
I don't know, I
apparently,
just thought that everything was going great for them.
well, I think it's
I
just
thought so too.
from what I'm reading here, it's a public and private partnership between a company called the Novo Nordisk Foundation and the Export and Investment Fund of Denmark. So it's like it's a mixture of a private company and like public company, and And it's just like the thing that they're worried about the most is if people haven't seen Terminator, it's like, and
So
I think
no one in Denmark's seen Terminator.
But I don't think they're thinking that it's going to be like, oh yeah,
What a country! They don't have TV over there. It's like one of the most watched movies.
No, they just don't know Terminator.
Oh, okay.
like for it to turn around and be like, okay, yeah, you need to, build up your. This is the hypothetical that I'm thinking that would be like the doom and gloom sort of hypothetical.
Yeah.
It's like Gefion will say, okay, you need to build up your military powers because there are, countries like the US or Russia, blah, 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 they have bigger, it'll make decisions like that or make recommendations like that is what the people would be thinking
I
to
don't
do.
know, man.
And then if it had control and had access to the
Actually,
internet, then it doing itself, and then, you know what I mean? Like
When
it's
you
a
put
big
it
enough
that
computer for it
way,
to do it like
because
that.
like, what do we use it for? As a tool, right?
Yeah.
So maybe like the government's using it like as a tool, like a nuclear bomb as a tool.
I don't know if this is like, if a computer goes, hey man, you should start a war with America or China, you go, well, computer said so, I won't have to fucking do it. You know what I mean? Like, it's still, the decision's still for the Danish
Because
people.
it's AI.
Only if YouTube told me to.
Yeah, if there's YouTube tutorials on how to start a war with America
Yeah.
or China.
To be
Yeah.
fair, AI is pretty good these days. Like most of the time I ask, it's pretty accurate. Like most of the time it knows more than me.
This is how I feel
So maybe
like
it knows that maybe you
and
should
like-
start a war with America.
maybe
or
their politicians are just going to use ChatGPT.
they like
to
don't have to
right
think.
up there.
Like it's easy.
Already, I reckon it's already
You know,
happening.
like the battle
Yeah.
tactics. Like,
But I mean,
I guess the most
yeah.
probable way to whatever survive
It
is bomb this place and start tariffs here and deal with these ones here. You know?
It
really is.
It's Trump just started putting stuff into chat GPT, like, how do I run a country?
Probably.
How do I run my campaign?
It got him the job, so
He chat
fucking
GPT'd his way.
working, bro.
He
It
used
worked,
chat
bro.
GPT to become president.
Hey,
That is so on brand for this.
that is more believable than people think.
man.
How to
And like,
president.
look, I don't think how to president. Yeah, exactly.
I know now.
Tariffs. You get a tariff. You get a tariff. Everybody gets a tariff.
I'm pretty sure he learned it through a Lil Wayne song.
Go on.
Okay.
How to run.
How to
Oh my
run.
God.
You used to be on TV, used to be an influencer. Now there's a country that needs a president. How to run.
Build the ball.
How to run.
Oh man,
Mastiport, everyone.
but let's move on to the next segment. All right, Natz blazing.
Yeah.
Wild thought or fun fact?
Let's keep it fun. Fact.
All right, fun fact.
Fun fact.
It's not about Denmark, is it?
All about no, it's not about
Okay,
Denmark.
good.
That was one of the fun facts that I thought of. Over the weekend was my cousin's daughter's christening, like the baptism of my cousin's daughter.
It's not christening, it's christening. That's how my parents say. Are you going to your niece's christening?
Well, yeah, I guess you could pronounce it like that. Christening.
Or christening.
But like and because Tiff isn't, my girlfriend isn't Catholic, or she isn't doesn't grow up Christian, and so the whole thing was kind of lost on her.
Yeah, gotcha.
And I was trying to like explain that this is meant to be like be her introduction into the faith and blah blah blah. My cousin is born again. His wife is actually Catholic, and so he did it because it's for the benefit of her and her family.
Yeah, happy wife, happy life.
And all that kind of stuff. And the question that I had for you guys is like, obviously, like you're not necessarily Catholic or anything like that, but are there traditions that you guys have, or that you guys have in your family that that your partners don't necessarily have?
You have a cross-cultured marriage.
my wife is Hindu,
Yeah.
and I am Catholic. And there were times like where we would like to like, if there was events where it's religious, like prayers and stuff, I would go. I'd go. I'd respect it.
The Hindu prayers.
The Hindu prayers. They
Yeah.
would have it at houses just to bless the house and
Right.
all that stuff. They're called pujas. So I definitely would love to have my son, my daughter in the future to go to these things,
Experience it, yeah.
like
The
because
culture.
like it doesn't have to be one thing. Many people might disagree with that, but you know, like,
would you say it's almost a blessing because there's choice? Because
There's
sometimes
choice.
when you're in already a household, that's all you know.
That's
But
what-
you're sort of
yeah.
a bit more open-minded to things.
I want my children to be really cultured, you know,
Yeah, it's good, bro.
and have like an option to be like, yo, you know what, this fits me more than this,
Yeah,
you know, like.
and nothing there because obviously you're together. So
Because
there's
like
no
if
hard
I force them
feelings.
into something, like it's either gonna cause them not to do it,
Yeah.
they're gonna backfire, or they're just gonna completely like give up on the whole thing of religion or whatever
Yeah.
things that could fit. Like, so I'm like, yo, and we'll go to the pujas. That's important. We'll go to, like, if we need to go to church, we'll go there. Shiv's really been enthusiastic to go to church. He wants to go like the midnight mass. I'm like, that's probably like too many people. You'll be standing outside more than anything. But like, we would have moments where we definitely would experience church just for, you know, just for that, you know, like
culture
the
of it.
culture and stuff. And like, I don't want to be like, you know, we'll do all the Hindu stuff and then we won't do anything Catholic type of thing. And like,
So you're saying is it more to enforce the belief, or is it more so that the kid's not ignorant to these things? You know what I mean? Because like
Both, yeah.
eventually, like when he grows up, he gets invited to someone's wedding or whatever, and be like, "What the fuck do I do?"
yeah.
Like you don't want the kid to do that, but at the
Yeah.
same time, would you be raising him to be, hey, this is actually legit, like you know what I mean? Like this is the word, like it's real.
Yeah,
You know,
like
maybe
I want to give them the option to decide for themselves. Like, I don't want to be like that type of person to be like, yo, this is real because I said so. This is what I believe in.
Yeah, yeah.
This is what you should believe in too. I'm like, all right, here it is. Here's this. Here's this. I am like happy either way you go. I want you to be able to stand up on your own too and decide
Yeah.
for yourself. You know what I mean? Like,
Did-
if you don't want to do either, I'm happy with that either too.
Yeah.
Just as long as they don't become like Satanists. Or some
Yeah,
shit.
as long as you don't like do some crazy shit.
I mean, that's a religion
You
too.
know, like,
Same as they're usually good at IT, so I wouldn't mind. It's a good paying job.
you put it
They
that
sound
way, I
like
guess-
white
I guess it's
hackers
okay.
or some shit. I don't know. Pretty cool.
Well, you put it that way, it's actually
Just 'cause-
not too
yeah,
bad
man.
then. Satanism's not. Yeah,
Not
it's
bad
got its
at all.
perks, I guess. Yeah.
They always wear black.
this guy's become Catholic and
He's saying
He's
it's
just converted like that, just like
so easy to convert me, man.
atheist, Catholic.
But like,
Satanist, hey.
like, we're in the early stages of this thing. Like, I know there's gonna be obstacles of having like two religions in the household, as well as two
You know the good
nationalities,
thing,
type of thing.
because Nadine's Buddhist, right? But you know why they say Buddhism isn't? It's not really a religion, but it is. Do you get that? Like it's a way of life.
It's a way of
That's so
life.
sick, man.
What do you mean? Is that a bad thing? What?
No, like
Oh, no,
I'm
it's-
just thinking, if I was to have a kid,
I
right?
thought it was a blasphemous thing. I was like, oh
No,
shit,
no, no,
should I
no.
have said that?
Like
Yeah.
if I, because I get to choose, right? Like
Yes.
it's my choice what the kid's religion's gonna be.
Yeah.
I was thinking of raising him Buddhist, because
Why?
when they grow up, they got like good kung fu shit, and then they always got a bald head, so
Yeah.
save on the haircuts.
There's reincarnation.
He can
too.
protect me
Yeah.
and shit. Have you seen those?
Is it reincarnation? Yeah, it is.
The Shaolin dudes, they can do push-ups with their fingers
Yeah.
and stuff. I want one of
They
them.
can kill you with
Oh,
just
my kid
tapping
to be
your
like that.
back of your head.
Yeah, bro. They're kicking them in the nuts, and then they don't feel
Gone.
nothing.
You know what? Actually,
That's what I want for my son, bro.
Okay.
He kicked on the nuts and
Scary.
walk away.
That's
seen-
all great reasons to
I've
like
seen-
Buddhism. I guess.
I've seen some like there's I think he was a Chinese comedian who said that because he's Buddhist
Yeah.
and you know that
He can't say
saying
YOLO?
Yeah, he can't say YOLO.
Yeah, I know what he's saying.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, can't say YOLO because
He's-
But that's pretty
he does,
cool.
reincarnation.
He does yalla, which is you always live again.
Is that your joke?
No,
It is, yeah.
Yeah, sure. It's my joke. It's his joke, yeah.
No, it's the comedian's
Oh,
joke.
bro, that's hilarious, bro.
Damn, I should have just took it, bro.
That's hilarious, bro.
paraphrased. You know,
Yalla,
the only thing I like about it's not the only thing. Like, I like the incense because the smell.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, yeah, that's all.
I'm glad that you pronounced that well. I'm glad that you pronounced that well.
And I love how you describe what's the purpose of it, and love that part too.
Yeah.
No, what I was going to pivot to
I
was
love
actually,
food because of the taste.
Yeah. Okay. No, actually, I see where you're going. No, the thing
But what
about-
is the incense for?
The thing
Do you
about
know?
the thing I actually
Okay.
like, I'm being serious now. I'm not trying to make jokes.
Serious,
With
no
Buddhism,
jokes.
how it's
Yeah.
like it's a very open like. I'll just call it a religion for the sake of this, because like when you practice, like I practice this stuff. Nadine does the incense, and it's like they pray to the ancestors that have passed away because their parents have passed away, so we do
Yeah.
that. But there's no sort of like you have to do it like this. So when I like I'll pray with her too, but obviously I pray in my own way because I'm a Christian. So that's my time to thank God, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's a very like
But you're doing it the Buddhist way, though. I don't
Yeah,
think
but with
God's
it.
going to hear that one.
Why is it being blocked?
No, it's like a different network.
Oh
Like,
shit! So I'm like
you're
in the
on-
wrong.
Yeah.
So my message is not even getting
Nah.
there.
it's not
Buddha's
right.
like, it's the wrong number.
like-
Throw it away.
It's like
So
who's-
all my prayers
it's
have
like
not
who's Jay-Z,
been
bro?
heard this entire time.
Yeah. Unless you call Jesus buddy, you might have a chance.
Right.
Yeah.
Buddy. Dear buddy. And then Buddha's like, sounds like me.
Could be. It's definitely not JC. Definitely not JC.
But it's like, I think this one's for you, bro. Hello? Yeah, I'm ready to see.
They're up there going, hey man, this Natz guy just keeps calling me. It's for you, man.
He's calling the wrong line.
He keeps calling me a Mexican name. Hey, Jesus.
Zeus.
And then the Greek ones are like, what? Someone call me?
I ain't heard this phone ring in years.
He's dusting off his fucking, the radio.
It's the rotary phone, yeah.
Hello, God of Lightning.
I'm sorry, I was calling for Jesus. Yeah, that's me.
Oh, fuck. I said Jesus, not Jesus.
It's like Jesus. It's like, oh, Hades. No, Jesus. Not Hades. Jesus.
It just good. Keep transferring. No, you got the wrong number. Let me transfer you. Hey, Hades speaking.
How may I take your complaints?
Hades.
Hades gonna hate.
Hades gonna hate. Oh, man.
Oh man,
They're gonna hate these nuts.
Good job. Oh man.
Let's see how many gods we can offend.
Oh, let's get all of them. Let's
All
go.
the senses are like too
Yeah,
far.
no.
If you were to be one of those gods, which one would you be?
Oh
The
man.
god of lightning, the
Oh,
god
the
of the
Greeks?
oceans.
Are we just the Greeks?
Just the god of the something, you know what I mean?
It's a hard one. 'cause
I'd be
there's a
god
lot
of the
good
ocean,
ones.
bro.
Oh, Poseidon.
Poseidon.
Yeah, man.
He's
Or
dope, bro.
Neptune.
He's got
Yeah,
a
man.
kraken, bro.
Yeah, man. You know, I'll be saying so many jokes with the Kraken. Be like, yo, man, hope these, you gotta have the best jokes because I'm expecting you to make these guys cracking it up.
All right.
Hey,
Some of them.
Apparently, Poseidon is also
That one for a little bit too long.
Poseidon is the god of the ocean. He's also the god of earthquakes and horses. Just to like throw it in there, just to have be like, oh yeah, I want to be god of the ocean,
But you'll be
earthquakes
the filler Poseidon.
and horses.
Poseidon no more.
What's up? What's
It was Pusoy-don because all you do is
Poseidon.
I'm the god of these cars. Damn it! I said Poseidon. Sorry. Oh crap!
He's always got a two of diamonds anyway.
Imagine
He goes Poseidon does.
you're Hercules, you summon Poseidon, but you get Poseidon instead.
Poseidon.
You get Pusoy-don.
This is done.
Like, you guys want to play?
You guys want to play Poseidon?
It's like no, not you, Poseidon. Oh fuck! I hate this guy.
Always get it wrong. Always.
Poseidon.
Poseidon.
We need to control the oceans. This guy with cards.
I'm just there going, you guys want to play? Let's play.
Why are these cars covered in sweat, bro? Guy's been working out and playing cards. What the fuck?
We went from like Buddha all the way to Poseidon.
Oh shit.
You're like Poseidon. What are you gonna ask him to do? Alright, which boat do you want me to topple over this time?
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh man.
Poseidon. Poseidon.
If you're Filipino or you don't live under a rock, you would have known that a very special player by the name of Luka-AD has been traded into the Lakers.
I'm gonna tune out now. I
And
don't know anything.
but see, like I mean, there are some a lot of Filipinos are like losing their minds because it's such a massive thing.
Wait, so
Then-
he's not Filipino.
He's not Filipino.
Okay.
I'm just saying because some Filipinos love basketball. But in order for us to
Trying to get with a
explain
Filipino. Yeah, okay.
the whole situation with Doncic is Doncic being traded to the Lakers is kind of like trading Monk Tomas for ketchup. That's
Come on for ketchup?
yeah, bro.
I'd say
Kind
banana
of feels
ketchup.
like AD is more than
I
just
know,
ketchup.
We're
They'll make it look like AD is pretty shit.
We're lowering the stocks of AD,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Well, okay,
I'd
give
give
banana ketchup
yeah,
then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think they're pretty
And so
equal, banana and Mike Thomas, though.
But
Maybe
that's
it's
what
just
I was
something
saying.
less.
Like
Maybe
what
sriracha.
other ways?
Sriracha.
I think the whole thing is that you're trading someone young, and plus, and that could like really push the team into the direction they need in the future.
Yeah.
For someone who's very past their prime.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it's
So
kind of like
in that vein-
what's past their prime right now?
So in that vein, what would you guys say
Like what
it's
sauce?
similar to?
You know what I am kind of pissed off about though? Like they traded Luka for AD, right? I kind of feel like they could have gotten more. Like traded AD for like a working fucking fire department. You know what I mean? Like why are we forgetting? You know, like we had a fucking massive crisis, and then this news comes out, and it's like almost everybody forgets. You know what I'm saying? It kind of feels like that. Yeah, like this news is really like, all right, let's give the people some hope or whatever. But I don't know, man. I think
There are bigger things.
it's still too soon. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's such a big thing that happened just no longer than like maybe 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
To be real, the
feels
biggest
weird about this.
The biggest metaphor I can think of that matches what's going on in the LA system as well as like the switching of the teams. It's switching. It's switching. I'm doing a Marvel reference now.
Okay.
It's what's the character? Jonathan Majors' character again?
Kang.
It's switching Kang for Robert Downey Jr. Doctor Doom.
Oh.
Like Kang could work.
But he assaulted,
You know, like yeah.
so it's
If-
not.
forget this personal stuff. Kang could work if we stuck with him, but you know what? Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom.
You're not a fan of that.
That seems like
You don't like
seems
that?
like it's like a winning like
Yeah.
money grab. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That can guarantee us butts in the seats.
Yeah, we know.
Could
we know
guarantee
that
us some
that'll work.
wins, man. I don't know about Kang. It was working,
With Danny Jr. is
Like,
it's
we've reached our
it's a
peak.
guarantee.
but like this is Robert Downey Jr. thing
I get it now.
What would you
could give us some wins.
would
Yeah.
you say we traded Robert Downey Jr. for Jason Momoa? So there's still like some possibility of a future as a good character or whatever. Maybe not the Aquaman thing, but him as an actor. And Robert Downey Jr. is I wouldn't say past his prime, but he's proven himself good.
Done your thing.
Maybe not Robert Downey. Who else?
For Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
He would set the Marvel universe.
Oh,
Wait,
The
saying
Australian guy.
Leonardo
What's his name?
going to
Thor.
Marvel?
Hemsworth.
Thor.
Yeah.
Hemsworth, yeah.
So
Who would Leonardo
LA
DiCaprio
got rid
be?
of Thor.
No, Leonardo DiCaprio is Luka in a situation, any situation.
But what would he be in Marvel?
He would be like, imagine him being Doctor Doom. Let's say that.
He'd be the guy that
We're
says the
trading.
N-word 126
We're trading
from
Robert
Django.
Downey Jr. for Leonardo DiCaprio for Doctor Doom. That's the situation in the LA Lakers right now.
Yeah.
Because like Robbie, we've done it. We've got a championship with this guy. But you know what? We're thinking about the future and what will get our wins in the Marvel universe, and
The
that
future.
would be Leonardo DiCaprio.
The government said we need Leonardo DiCaprio. We'll work on the water
And I'm
later on.
yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Okay, makes perfect sense now.
perfect sense down there. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like if I was thinking of the Joker type of thing,
Yeah.
trading, say maybe I don't know which one's your favorite Joker, but I'm gonna say like trading a
Mark Hamill.
Heath Ledger for a Joaquin Phoenix or a Joaquin Phoenix or vice versa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
Not a fan of the Joaquin.
like we've reached success here,
Let's go.
but
for,
let's go for something that
proven,
let's go for
proven
more
track record. Yeah.
yeah, let's go for like something that will just get us something guaranteed in the future. You know what I mean?
Tested. It's battle tested.
Because they're hoping like with this Lakers trade, they're hoping that Luka is like with that system as well as LeBron. Like I don't even know how long he's gonna stay.
Joaquin
But like,
Phoenix without Lady Gaga.
yeah. We're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about first Joker.
Yeah, the first.
We always
Joker.
forget about the second season.
Yeah.
Second season.
There was a second Joker?
Second season never good at his best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have happened in the first place. the success was too good that when they tried again, it didn't.
Yeah.
It was too
So that's
much.
how you can
Hey,
explain.
it's like trading some Bitcoin for some XRP, bro.
Oh yeah.
There's potential there.
Yes.
There's potential there.
Bitcoin's already had its, you know,
It's had its time,
there.
right?
Yeah.
The rest you could catch up to the guys
Exactly.
that first bought into
yeah.
Bitcoin.
There it is.
XRP's gonna
It's-
go beyond.
I'm gonna buy
now-
some XRP right now.
And
Yeah,
now
there we
we're
go, that's
all
one.
on the same page.
Right, and that's the
Same
episode,
man.
guys. Oh, Don. This
Yo.
one's kind of like trading Pacquiao for like a Ryan Garcia.
Ah.
Yeah, so
yeah,
he's
yeah.
like, they're both
That
good.
makes sense. Yeah.
Pacquiao's kind of he's proven himself. He might not be the top right now, but there's the young boy who's, or even like Deontay. You know what I mean? Like they're on the come up,
It's like
and they're really good.
it's like trading Daniel Garcia. Is that his name?
Ryan Garcia.
No. Daniel Garcia from the Philippines, the actor,
Oh.
the one that was dating Cat Burnett.
Daniel Pineda,
Daniel-
Padilla.
Padilla.
Oh,
Daniel
here we go,
Padilla
Filipino
for
one.
Piolo Pascual. Or another, like an older.
I think Piolo likes boys though, doesn't he? It's a bit different, but
Depends what
I
the-
get it. I respect it though.
I respect it.
I'm just trying to bring it back to the Filipinos,
How
man.
about Piolo Pascual getting traded for Vice Ganda? It's kind of on par.
I was trying to go for like younger actor for older actor is what I was going
Vice
for.
Ganda's got more potential now.
Sure.
It's hard to make these metaphors,
It is,
but it
man.
makes it
It's
easier to
hard,
understand.
Yeah.
It's good.
Cool. That's the
I'm
fun
just
stuff.
trying to make the metaphor because in the Mavs they have Kyrie Irving, right?
Yeah.
And he used to play with LeBron. They used to be like mad tight, and then they separated. Then they separated their ways because they were both in the Cavaliers. They separated the ways, and then in the Mavs, Kyrie was having fun with like Luka and like, yo man, we're the maddest duo, bro.
Yeah.
No one can ever beat us. Then LeBron's like looking over there at the Mavs and be like, I don't like how they're having fun together, bro. You know what? I'm gonna use my power to be like, yo, I'm gonna get your buddy.
Bring
Give
over
me your
here.
bait.
I'm gonna get your buddy to make you my new Robin. You know who's my old Robin? You, Kyrie.
Irving.
You know what? Now I got a new buddy to play with. His name's Luka. He used to be your buddy, but he's gonna come to my side. And
So
you know
it's
what we're
like
gonna do?
stealing sidekicks.
We're gonna win championships.
Hey, na na
You
na
know?
na 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 LeBron.
That's it. If you're looking for drama, that's the drama I find in that.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I like
there you
that.
go, man.
That's good.
Spaniards are like, look at these, cuz. Look at these.
Luka.
All right, so let's go with the up and the down.
Hey.
We're going up, 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 up with our decisions.
I think I have a theme
Sometimes
song
down.
for this. A better
Down,
one.
down, 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 down. We're going up and down. This is a segment where we are gonna have three statements, and then we're either gonna agree or disagree.
Disagree.
So the first statement is, I find it weird that Squid Game is catering and marketing
To
the children demographic.
Wait, are these factual?
This is actually, if you look at the marketing
Bro,
like
they
the,
have Macca's meals.
the
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that
they
is
got
good.
Macca's meals of this. I looked at the walkthrough of the Squid Game experience in Sydney. There's a couple of videos out there, and half of
The influencers that they invited to the launch.
are children
Yeah,
as well.
that
Bro,
demographic
remember
is kids.
the train voice dude and like basically
In
younger audience.
Luna
They get-
Park, they got the doll there. I took photos there with my kids.
And
too.
my nephews and nieces,
They love it.
they're watching that stuff.
I mean,
I
even-
walked
even
in the
watch
house
it.
and they were watching the first season.
Even the first season, they're watching it, and like they got kids dressing up as the Squid Game characters.
Yeah, you know
for
what? I
Halloween.
didn't. Yeah, nothing about it. It is very violent. It's just so colorful.
Yeah.
It just it's,
the sets
The aesthetic.
are so colorful,
And,
So
and I
colourful.
think
kid friendly.
initially it was like because they're playing kids games, but like
yeah.
But
it's such a
actually
dark.
It's not good. It's really bad.
the
such a
concept of
dark concept.
It's actually very violent too. When you
yeah,
see
the
it.
concept of classism, death,
Graphic.
no regard of humanity. Like those themes are still in these Squid Game
Do you,
episodes.
kids, I think we don't give them enough credit. They're obviously picking up on the nuances that the show's trying to give off. So if they start growing up going like, fuck these gambling addicts, man. You know what I mean?
Might
Like,
be a good thing, hey.
Well,
Hey, man.
Teaching
this
them.
is the thing, right? It could stave them up from the gambling part.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's gonna be like every family's probably got one. You know what I mean? Or we all know someone.
Yeah.
Are they gonna look at them differently?
Yeah.
Now that
I
the
just
show
find like
says-
I'm not a believer of like TV is what brainwashing your children into doing these things. Like I believe your parenting is more responsible of that. And I just find it weird that the target market so far of this marketing of Squid Game
Children.
has been towards children.
It's the Luka of marketing, bro. Looking
You know,
at
you
for
know
the
what
future.
you know what I thought of, right? Back in the 80s, they had a lot of TV shows and movies and stuff, and these TV shows would teach kids lessons, right? So maybe Squid Game is now the new age lesson teaching thing. So now they learn about classism.
Bro,
Now they
to
learn
be honest,
about
man,
that gambling is
I
bad.
was surprised the whole TJ puppet wasn't trans, dude. Do you know what I mean? Because notice how with Sesame Street, it kind of teaches you how to get used to like different societal kind of norms, like Bert and Ernie, like gay couples and stuff,
Yeah.
right? You see that in public, you'd be like, as a kid, you'd be like, okay, I've seen that before, and it's not like just because it's different from my house doesn't mean it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
And now that because like society-wise, trans is becoming like a topic that's everywhere.
I think they make
I would have
that.
thought Sesame Street would have introduced that. So TJ might have been
Yeah.
Casey at one point. You know what I mean? Like,
I think
that's
that's
what I was waiting for.
I
you know what I
think,
mean?
I think they make. I don't know if there is a trans a character in the Sesame Street, but I know that they do try to kind of make that allegory with the monsters
Yeah,
being
yeah.
different colors.
I
and
think one of them had
different-
AIDS, bro. And I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, yeah. There was
I
a
think
Sesame.
a
there was a
puppet that had AIDS, just so that you can deal with that kind of issue.
Yeah.
There was trans nah, that was lame.
Go on.
Back in the day, they had Transformers.
There were more than meets the eye. I heard.
So that was
I identify as a truck. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to the next thing. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. The marketing of Squid Game
Yeah,
is
yeah,
weird.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
weird.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
weird.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
weird. It's
The
weird.
marketing's weird,
Alright.
not the other thing.
All right, this might be divisive, or maybe
so
we
wild.
all agree. Having hot dogs on Filipino food is overrated. Having hot dogs on Filipino food is overrated.
Can I be neutral? Like I don't know. If
I'm
I
gonna go
care
out.
enough.
I really don't.
Wait,
wanna-
what food has hot dogs in it? Is
Everything.
You put on anything. Like mainly there's sweet
Spaghetti.
spaghetti, and I just realized that people put on menudo.
Oh yeah, I know.
Menudo has that with as well as liver.
I think it's overrated.
I don't think it's overrated.
I don't think
so,
it's
bro.
underrated either.
Yeah.
I just think it's just what is.
Well,
It's not enough.
I disagree saying that it's not overrated.
I like in my
It's
world,
not
I prefer not
overrated.
to have the hot dogs on the thing.
I don't think it's used enough to me to be like, oh, it's overrated. They should stop using hot dogs.
Mm.
The ones that it's already as hot dogs, I'm like, that's fine to be there.
I've seen it at macaroni soup as well.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
yeah.
what
the
I was
soups
thinking
and
of.
stuff
the
like
soup.
lugaos
I like
and
it. I like it in
sopas.
that. Yeah.
I've seen it in what else?
That's about it for
I've seen
me,
a
bro.
Sissy version of it. Like there's
Oh, I
a lot
haven't
of
seen that.
there's hot
I've
dogs and
seen it in
Sissy.
I mean, look,
Sushi.
the way that they put it in sushi. Wow.
Sashimi.
All right, so let's move on to the
Still on the
next
fence for
one.
that one.
See on fence.
And
Definitely.
is all right. Kendrick Lamar is currently having the best run in
Oh,
hip hop history.
History.
So you got to think about the other runs that hip hop has had. You could even think about the Fetty Wap run.
I don't even know
Kind
what
of
that
feels
is.
like
Was it-
Ja Rule had a pretty
Ja
good
Rule
run.
had a run,
Early 2000s.
but this run is still at its peak right now.
Yeah.
But he's won
that's
awards now for a disc from a disc song
His run's still going.
But you're saying all time?
all time.
Nah, not
Like this
for
is
me.
close. This like we're like halfway through, I reckon. Like this run's ain't over. I think there's another album coming out.
I mean, like maybe it's too early to know. Maybe this run's just gonna keep going.
So
Ask me in a year.
Well, so far
Then
this
I'll be like,
run.
I'm kidding.
Let's
You'll
review.
know by then.
You'll know.
You'll know by then.
Well, then I'll know.
Let's retract this run. The run started off with beef, and then it ended with
Not
an
hot dogs?
album,
Album.
and then it ended up with the
Massive.
Super Bowl,
Not even that. The bringing the gangs together
the
concert.
gangs
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Bringing the sets together,
It's
man.
bringing
Grammys and now
it's got
Super Bowl coming.
Grammys,
Yeah.
Super Bowl, stadium tour. So like
Yeah.
stadium tour with SZA, and then I think there's another album coming out.
Meanwhile, Drake's been struggling to sell tickets
in Australia.
Yeah, apparently he's supposed to have a concert here in March.
You know, like
And his outro was the
you know how
corniest shit.
he's affected by it, right?
No, you know what he did coming out of his thing? He came out with smoke coming out and bullet holes in his shirt, but he's walking like he's still out.
His hoodie had holes all over.
What a cornball, bro.
I know.
Drake.
You know, like he did affected. He's so affected about it, he went to the other side of the world
He's suing, bro.
to avoid the Grammys. You know what happened in the Grammys,
You gotta
bro?
go to Australia. You know you're really sulking.
The
The audience was singing A minor.
Everyone was vibing.
This is not an audience of fans. This is an audience of the industry that you're
5 times
in,
they said that.
bruh.
5 times every time he went up.
Beyonce and Jay-Z for happy and clapping while this song is playing in the background.
Taylor Swift was dancing.
Yeah.
to the
Oh,
track.
this is the seating, so they're still on sale.
We don't need to know when it is. We're not gonna like promote when it is.
Minor.
But like, yeah, so I'm thinking like this run, it's not over. I think maybe
I don't think
when
it's
we
the best run, though.
when we get to the end of this run, we
a good
could
run.
review it. This has been a really
I
good
think
run.
it is a good run.
It's a good run, but it's not the best.
Yeah. I mean,
Like-
I don't know enough hip hop history to kind of be like, yeah, but this is a pretty good run. It's a
good run.
It is a.
People are saying it's one of the greatest runs that they've seen.
To be fair, there hasn't been a good run in a long time, like this big for hip hop. I think maybe because of the hip hop I like.
Yeah, like
Maybe that's
we've
why.
seen the 50 Cent run.
Yeah, the Eminem run, the 50 Cent
The
run,
Ja Rule
the
run
Dr. Dre
ended
run.
on a 50 Cent during a 50 Cent run.
Yeah, it got ended real quick.
That's when 50 Cent started his run.
Yeah, he was like, "Shut up, Ja Rule."
And like I just feel like the uniqueness of this run is like it started from beef, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And then this beef has led to all these big, huge things that everyone's like lifetime goals, right? Grammy's a lifetime goal. Having stadium tours, as in not arena tours, stadium tours, fitting like 90,000 a pop. Like that's a dream. And friggin' just like Super Bowl.
I don't know, man.
It's
I'm
a
gonna
big run.
I'm
I'm on fence because like it's probably
We don't
not
know
the end.
yet.
We don't know yet.
Yeah.
The run's still happening.
His Super Bowl performance might end up being trash,
Yeah.
and that could just derail everything. So
I'm
like,
gonna
you
go.
know,
I'll just be the contrarian and just be like, yep, it's the best run. Let's go.
I reckon best run Vanilla Ice, hands down, bro. Vanilla Ice, baby.
Yeah, that was a good run.
Ninja Turtles 1 and 2,
Go Ninja, go
and then
Ninja,
it became
go.
a real estate mogul, and then now Adam Sandler movies. Best run ever, bro. Best run.
Yeah, it's been going for decades. This is a
Yeah,
marathon, bro.
We don't even know. It's not even over yet.
It's Run Forest Run across the state.
All right, so that has been up
Or
and down.
This one's kind of like I don't know. I've just been thinking about it. Have you guys ever heard of this term called paluwagan? Yeah.
like
Paluwagan?
Yeah, so the guys behind the camera have heard of it. Paluwagan, basically, it's like a way of almost like saving money. I know with a lot of different Asian countries, I had a workmate from China who said like their family did this, but essentially it's a bit like an adult version of having a piggy bank, right? So imagine all of us in this room, or maybe even like say we gather up 12 people. Each month we put in $100 into a bank account. And then at the end of the year, there's like, you know,
Yep.
there's $1,200 in that, right?
Yep.
So each month somebody gets $1,200. So essentially it's really just us saving money. Like it's an adult piggy bank.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But because there's other people, you hold each other accountable, kind of like the whole gym thing, right?
There's a lot of trust
when
to
you're
have,
doing
man.
it by when you have like say 11 others telling you like, hey man, let's keep it going, then that means you kind of like you don't want to let the others down, so you actually motivate to keep going, right?
Yeah, right.
And then it's I don't know, it's just a good way to like I suppose the term is like paluwagan. It's kind of like to loosen out your budget. So essentially it's maybe like a practice in your mind, like how disciplined you are with saving money. But the term paluwagan again is usually when you say, oh, money's tight, budget's tight. To luwag is like to loosen it out and stuff, right? And the term paluwagan, I've heard it I don't know if it's just kids using it in another term, but in the whole Netflix and chill kind of term. I saw someone put in their stories, I got invited to a party and they said he was a paluwagan, but it turned out to be a paluwagan ng pekpek. So there's 12 of them coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the terms have kind of shifted. Like,
Is that legit?
yeah, so even paluwagan ng puwet, bro. It was just a very like, hey, let's turn that thing. Let's loosen it out a bit. And I was like, hang on, this has got to be a joke, but it turned out it's like it's a thing, bro. Wow. It's just a very like I'm so detached from how kids kind of
it's
date
kind of
or
like
whatever.
giving them a palo and then loosens them up a bit.
Hey,
Palo and luwagan.
palo back.
Palo luwagan.
Well, yeah, man. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of like weird in my sense, because I thought maybe there was some hope. These young kids are talking about saving money and shit. Next minute, they're talking about loosening out.
What if one of those kids wanted to be like, saving money?
What
like,
if he came to the party and was like, "Here's my money," and he's like, "Oh, it's that kind of party."
Yeah.
Oops. I thought we were saving.
I bet my $100 here. I brought some lube. It's not that, no? Let me go to the ATM.
that's a big jumper.
I know, man.
It went from like, like really safe, because like I've experienced, not experienced, but I've seen
some paluwagans in my day.
I've seen some good paluwagans.
I've seen some really maluwag.
Yeah. As long as there's trust within the group.
Yeah.
And no one's gonna mess the vibes up.
Orgies,
which one are you talking about?
I'm talking about whatever you want to talk about.
As long as there's trust.
As long as there's trust.
It's,
As long as nobody crosses swords.
As long as the boundaries have been made.
That's the trust.
There's rules. It works.
Everyone, know your order.
It works for both.
There's trust. Know your order.
Rules and boundaries. If they are abide by,
you have to be disciplined.
Yeah, man. You gotta be disciplined. You gotta make
Usually someone will whip you if you get out of line.
You gotta empty your pockets.
There's gotta be respect
No sharp
for
objects.
each other. You gotta make sure you respect each other, and don't run away with someone else. You know what I mean?
Every month, someone gets a bunch of luwagan.
That's it, man. That's
They get carried off in a little wagon.
That's it, man.
Whoa.
Oh,
But
man.
that's interesting.
That was that was just like a
I want to know more about what Rap's
going
going on about. What are you talking about, Rap?
Still very
Tell
funny.
us more.
Like
We're just so
That's what I was
detached
talking
with
about.
how kids talk nowadays. That's why.
The sayings, right?
The thing that I
do they call it the wags?
The wags.
The wags.
You going to the wags tonight?
You going to wags tonight?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Or I went to the wags last night. My ass hurts.
You were the wags. You were the wags. Oh, I was the wags.
Wags Wednesdays.
You know what I love? I love that we do this. It's a very niche Filipino thing, paluwagan, and then you turn it even more niche by like them changing the meaning of the word.
Yeah.
And then we've taken it and chucked an Australianism on it, like, the wags.
Wags, bro.
Tell them my ass is each
Get on Wednesday wags. Okay.
Wednesday wags.
Good old Wednesday wags.
Another Wednesday wags,
We do
bro.
it every week.
It's all the Filipino
Are you all in
Australians
it,
out there.
hey, man?
You ain't on the Wednesday wags, mate.
It wouldn't be wags without you, mate. And I was like, yeah,
You
man.
gonna go to the wags? Nah, luwag na, man. I'm still luwag from last month.
Need to wait. Still the wags from the wags.
Wags. Oh, goodness
Oh,
gracious.
Tight ass Tuesdays is my skip Tuesdays. It's a different thing. Tight ass Tuesdays, Milo Wags Wednesdays.
Hey, man. If you're worried about being too tight, man, only takes 24 hours, man. 24
I
hours.
made $1,200.
For context
be a tight
in
ass, man.
Australia, there would, for some reason, was it like the movies or something that were
The phones, pizzas,
it'd be like
fucking
on
anything,
a
bro.
Tuesday, like things would be cheaper.
Tight
and
ass is Australian,
we'd call it,
isn't it?
we'd call it tight ass Tuesdays.
Wednesday is when you get loose. I'm loose. I'm the wags on a Wednesday. Carefree.
Bro, getting whacked.
You gotta let it wags.
Carefree Wednesdays.
Oh man, carefree Wednesday.
And then Thursday is wag. You study and you don't know.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
It's
man.
the Wugs.
Thursdays.
Wugs
Wug-
Thursday, Wugs
Wug
Day.
Thursday, Wugs man.
Wagyan.
Wagyan.
Wagyan. Before we can continue on with the show, Natz has some news, bro. What happened?
Oh,
bro?
holy smokes! That particular coin that I purchased with my additional $30 AUD from Tap Tap Send is going to the moon.
Hey, you know what else is going to the moon? This promo code, Cheatcoders. Use our promo code for our sponsor, Tap Tap Send.
So download Tap Tap Send remittance app from the App Store or Google Play, and you can get great rates, fast transfers, and you can get zero transaction fees or transfer fees.
And the transfer will get there in 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
5 minutes, man. That's like a good karaoke song, man.
Yeah.
A karaoke.
If you use the promo code Cheatcoders and you're in Australia, you'll get a bonus of $30 Australian.
What if they're from the US?
If you're in the US, $20 US.
$20
That's
US.
Canada as well, by the way.
Man.
You know, I feel like we're the titos at the party where you haven't seen your anak for a while, and then they're just like, "Hey, I haven't seen you. It was your birthday like 3 months ago, right?
Yeah.
Here's someone."
You know what will make sure actually make your niece dance or a nephew dance in front of your titas?
Right.
An extra $30, bro.
Yeah, dude.
So you know, like
Dance a little longer.
if you want them to continue dancing and showing
Sing.
off in front of your titos and titas,
Yeah.
an extra $30 will do that.
Sing for your titos, and then we'll give you some extra cash.
Yeah, and when they
You
become
don't even need to
famous,
sing.
and when they become famous, you can be like, "Yo, back in the day, I invested in your career."
Yeah.
That
That's-
$30 is
yeah, man.
now worth.
It's to the moon.
So use the promo code Cheatcoders to get a welcome bonus on your first send with Tap Tap Send.
So I would like to talk about, we talk about Kendrick winning the Grammys, right?
Yes.
And we're talking about the album of the year was Beyonce's album, and it was a country album.
Cowboy Carter.
And the reason why I'm wearing double denim, the
Is that
Canadian
why?
tuxedo, not because of Beyonce. I filmed a job on the weekend for
country?
It's like a country artist, and
Luke Combs.
and I just realized how popular
No relation
country
to Puff Daddy.
country is
In Australia?
in Australia.
Bro, it's big, man.
It's
Yeah.
huge,
Yeah, it's
man.
huge, yeah, it's
I didn't even know. I was like, "What's going on?" Everyone's wearing double denim, and I was like, "Yo, I could pull that off."
People had boots. They had the hat going.
Bro,
Boots is a good look,
I
man.
watched the Grammys. Kendrick's in double denim.
Yeah. That's more Compton
Bro,
vibes, though.
Tamworth, I don't know if it's each year, but they hold it like a Coachella almost for country music.
Yeah.
Country music, bro.
Tamworth is the spot for.
Oh,
it's
really?
pretty big here in Australia, bro.
They
It
have the
is.
blues festival out here as well.
And I was like, I don't even know who Luke Combs is.
No relation
But-
to P Diddy.
Is he Diddy's?
You know what?
He's
I-
related to the LA guy that's getting drafted or some shit, traded. Luka.
But I just realized how cool. Like I think now country music
where you're going.
has been brought to the coolness
The
factor
forefront.
again, forefront again.
Yeah.
Like we have Beyonce.
It's been brewing. I think because it went to the, I'm not going to say the urban scene, the hip hop scene,
The Keith Urban scene.
the Keith urban scene.
The urban scene.
That's what's pushed it into the mainstream front.
Would you say that Taylor Swift had something to do with it too? Because she started off as a country.
She's
music
country.
artist.
No,
Well,
she's not country.
she
She's
was
pop country.
She
used
started
to
off
know
as
that she-
country.
Wait,
When
what
she
about
brought
that? What
country
about
out.
that dude, the Old Town Road guy?
Yeah,
He
Nas
brought
X.
it.
He went pop, like full blown pop after.
he brought
it was
a bit
just
of
that one
country.
song. I don't know if
When
his
did that
album
come
was
out? When
country,
did
but
that
like
come out though? That was that 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
No, I think even way before that. Right?
Oh, was that? It's a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was a
Man.
little bit country.
and I was inspired.
Because it was
bro.
weird to see that in hip hop.
I was inspired, like country music.
But-
I was listening to country music. I thought about you as well.
Yo,
where
the-
like old R&B music became like
Yeah,
was country
Even-
before R&B music.
even like the hip hop, like Country Grammar, Nelly's album, Country.
Oh,
Yeah,
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 you're
it was
right,
all
yeah,
in my hair.
Oh,
Who was the
yeah.
singer on that? Who's the country singer that was on that?
Nah,
That was
I think it's
sampled,
Tim
Tim-
McGraw.
Tim McGraw.
It's a
Tim
sample
McGraw.
too, yeah.
All in my
What's her name
head.
again?
Cyrus,
Over
the
and
daddy.
over again.
Billy
Miley
Ray.
Cyrus? Oh no, oops.
Miley
Billy
Cyrus's
Ray.
dad.
Oh yeah.
He was really big in the scene.
Post Malone, yeah, you're right.
Post
He's
Malone
cool,
is
man.
also country.
And country, like when did country become cool again? I didn't even know.
I think it's always been cool. It's just like a different,
Alternative.
like.
But it's like
it's outside
mainstream
of the-
cool
it's-
now.
yeah.
It's like everyone is fully loving it to a point that
Are we gonna change our dress sense, guys? We can
That-
get some boots and
yeah.
shit.
I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna
Not
get
if
some.
you're
time.
suffering
I'm-
from gout or arthritis. You're not going to be able to fit in those. Don't fit in those boots.
There's an artist
bunions,
named
bro,
King
no?
George, and I still listen to him like now, and he's got like that country twang to his shit, but he's kind of like you're a bad cunt kind of country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
What's that
Dude.
song where they remixed Tipsy? I hate that song, but it's like 1, here comes the 2, the 3, the 4.
Oh yeah, I hate that song.
I hate that song, bro. But it's country. You can country up any.
What if you
hip-hop
never
song.
heard Tipsy before? Would you?
It's pissed me off, bro. There's no originality these days. Straight up ripped off the lyrics.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I know this song.
Who would make parodies of other songs? You know?
Yeah, I
Like,
know why.
It's like, why would you do it on your own benefit? Like, create something original.
Yeah, I
you know?
know why.
Make some
At least
original
change
songs.
the words. Like we did.
One to the 2 to the 3 to
You
the
hate it
4.
too?
I don't like that song.
today.
So I'm bringing not only denim on denim back. I'm bringing an old concept of what we used to do at the Cheatcoders back,
Oh,
what is it?
turning things into Filipino.
Oi.
We've never touched country artists before.
oh no.
Oh, well, I
No.
think we touched on it a little bit.
A little bit, but we didn't have a full blown segment. So this is
Oh, here we go.
country singers if
they
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 were
were Filipino. So we started off.
Filipino.
We mentioned Tim McGraw in that Nelly song.
Yeah.
All in my
in,
head.
in the Philippines, he would be called Itim McGraw. It would be like the dark side of
Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw.
Very dark,
So
man.
the Itim McGraw.
He's
We
dark.
got like Keith Urban, Australian, gotta love him. But if we want him to the Philippines, we gotta represent something like with a more Filipino name. So I got Keith Efren.
Yeah.
Shouts to all their friends out there.
I would also be like, his name is Halik Urban, because he's Keith Urban.
I love it.
Give me a kiss. Kiss naman.
Keith Moko.
We got Garth Brooks. Instead of Garth Brooks, we got Char Brooks. He's always joking around for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Brooks.
Legend Willie Nelson.
Hey.
We could say that, you know, Killer Nelson.
Wow, Nelson.
Wow, we Nelson.
Queer Willie Nelson.
We also got guess the artist, Laing Rhymes.
How do I breathe? At first I thought you meant Busta Rhymes. I was like, wait, that's not
No. We got his sister.
Leanne Rhymes is How Do I Breathe, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
And then new artists, because like, you know, he was on the weekend, so like Luke Suklai.
Luke what?
Luke Suklai. Good new artist.
His name is Tingin Suklay.
And
Luke Suklay. Luke Combs.
one of my favorite artists in the country genre, we got Shania Twain, but instead Shania Duende.
Oh.
And all the Kari Kari
Shania
lovers,
Shania Duende.
there's Kari Kari Underwood.
Shania Twain doing the man, I feel like a Tito.
Go get him, Monarch. You know what's funny? Because she is a Tita, because that don't impress me much. You got straight A's, but you're
Not a
still a
nurse.
punk.
You got straight A's, but you're not a nurse. That don't impress me
Me
much.
much.
Step in your car, you gotta take off your shoes or some shit before you step out of in the house.
You gotta take off your shoes.
In the house.
And we also got this artist, Jolly B. Parton.
That's a good one. I got that right.
Yeah, man.
Dulling pardon.
Jollibee
Yeah.
Parton.
She's known for
Jollibee.
she's known for her chicken joys. So
Hey, wow.
And her tits. They're big.
They're big in the Philippines.
They're huge.
It's always bigger.
It's more big in the Philippines.
More big in the Philippines.
Add some water because they're a bit too big.
Shania Duende fucking still here.
Man, I feel like a tito.
Let's go, anak.
Why is the tita as a knock? Let's go as a tita.
Let's go, anak. Kain na, anak. Oh, man.
Tarana girls.
She also has that ballad, You're Still to Buy.
Like Freddie
The
Aguilar
Philippines are
songs.
so in love with love songs.
Yeah.
And ballads, like country is a perfect fit.
Exactly.
But I mean,
bro.
like the song that what's that? Names that my brain is not working right
Brain's
now.
not braining.
And I will always that song. I will always
Whitney
love
Houston.
you. That was originally a country song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think Bakit Neon would be like probably a country song.
Bucket Neon.
That song by Easy Mill used to be a country song.
No way.
Nah. There is no way. I just made that up.
I believe anything. Man.
It's a for country song, but
Isn't
I don't know
that
what country.
The Heavy song is. The Heavy song used to be a country song. That one.
The
I believe
Chicharon
it.
ka ba?
Alam mo ba?
Because maingay ka pagka kinakain ka.
Have you heard
That's
that song?
country.
And then he says y'all. Pag
Y'all.
kinakain ka, y'all.
I think this is his new country song. It's like Sweet Home Alabang.
Sweet limango.
Alimang.
Alibang.
Well, yeah, man. We should like. I would like to hear some
Alabang.
Sweet home alamang.
Sweet Home Alabang.
Tung, 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 tung.
You know, like I was thinking maybe coños is the closest thing we have to country
Is that?
isms. It's
Yeah.
like I'm gonna go head to the stars.
Sorry.
Legit.
It's like legit fire. I'm solid.
Home.
Howdy,
Home
Barry.
on the Danes.
It's like
Home on the Danes.
Danes, man. Danes. You wanna eat? You wanna go to the stars? Danes, man.
The stars.
Jar, you know. I don't know if this is a take, but I think the closest thing we have to Filipino country
coños.
is coños, man.
Howdy, Paris.
Howdy, pirate.
Howdy, Paris.
Howdy, Paris.
Kamusta, y'all.
Look, I'm pretty sure there'd be some like Filipinos that live out in Texas that say
Bro,
that.
I mean, one of
Kamusta,
my
yo.
friends
Shout
like Levi,
Check out the
she used
straw
to.
hat. Oh, howdy, Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Shout outs to all of our like our Filipinos living
So
out
what you
in
doing?
like
Just chilling
Texas
in
and
the
that kind of
in the
stuff,
front
man.
with my wireless ting.
well, it's Tang Tang.
I've heard that on stream before.
Yeah.
One of my friends, her name is Levi. She's from Texas. She's not there anymore, but she worked in a school, and you
Yeah.
know, kids kind of start getting like rowdy and shit. So she went from talking like fillers like our English,
Yeah.
you can tell we're filler, to that southern. Hey, get your ass back here, blah, blah, blah. I was like, whoa, who are you, bro? Like, are you still Levi?
I'm just hanging out with my beshi.
I'm Banshee.
Always on the chismes, but when we're at the stars, it's always okay.
Char. Share Kalang, pray.
Yeah. And then when they ride the horse, they're
Circling.
like, yay!
he was working up to that. I just saw it. He's like, I'm gonna leave it for later in the segment.
The way he did it
I'm
with
gonna
the
drop the
denims.
yee.
That's in
Legit.
Yay!
Instead of going,
So stupid.
oh
Oh
man.
man.
Good.
But what state in America gets hurts the most? Which state in America?
What?
Arizona.
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 Oh, what the fuck?
Arizona.
What state in America gets told to piss off all the time?
Which one?
Alaska.
Alaska.
Alaska Jan.
Alaska Jan.
Which state gets brushed all the time?
What?
Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Brushed all the time with
Nebraska. Oh, hello, Nebraska.
Nebraska.
God. Oh, man.
God.
Bro.
Alright.
Oh, man. I'm sitting here trying to think of one as well, man.
I can't think of states. I don't even know states.
I don't even know what the states are, dude.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
No.
Can't think.
Just move on.
All right, let's get into Natz's segment.
Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
Here we go. This is How To with Natz Blazing.
How to
Natz.
I like to talk about mental health a lot because I've been trying to like fix my mental health.
Yeah.
As we all do, we like to struggle and stuff. I'm really deep into psychology and stuff and how the brain works. And because I'm always sort of like I don't know, like I feel like I'm sometimes a prisoner of my own sort of anxieties and stuff like that controls my life most of the time, and I'm getting angry a lot. I'm trying to turn it around and use psychology against everyone else.
Other people angry.
Yeah. So I'm trying to weaponize my mental health. So I got
It's a fucking Professor X.
I know. I was about to say it's Professor X but with feelings.
Somehow Foolish Heart is on brand.
It's on brand. I'm gonna go through some. This is just like this is the kind of content I've been consuming lately. So that defines who I am at the time when I do it. So I'm gonna try some of these things and let me know if you guys have experienced these things. If you want to try them on people, we can like come back next week and see how it went and stuff. So
you're giving us homework.
So the title of this is How to Become Dangerous with Dark Psychology. What?
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. So you can use this, guys, in your careers, in your work, in your relationships, with friends, people you don't know. And the first one is never raise your voice. This will show that you can't be triggered and you have the reins on your emotions. I think that kind of speaks for itself. That's pretty.
I don't like it.
That's
That's kind of normal.
I don't like that one.
Okay, we're gonna go deeper. This is something you could really use. Number 2, if anybody stares at you, stare them back with a cold gaze. Never be the first to look away. This will show you're not intimidated.
I'll do one better.
Yeah, go.
I'll
like
do one better.
Spur.
I've done that in the past, but I will not like mean mug them, but I'll smile back at them, because this happened to me when I was in India with like girlfriend at the time. Dudes would always stare, and I would like at first be upset. I'd be like, why are they staring? Blah, blah, this and that. But I changed it, and I'd look, and they'd look at me, and I'd do this, and I'd just like.
Oh, you smiled.
And I'd wave at them, like as if I'm flirting with them, and then they would look away, because they couldn't handle the
that's
fact that.
really good.
Because it also made them think they're like, oh shit, this person's looking at me.
They probably thought like maybe he's gay.
Yeah, and it made them uncomfortable.
That's a really good tactic.
Or
You do that to
or
guys now.
case.
What?
Or a case. Or a cuck. I didn't want to say it out loud.
But either way, either way, it made them uncomfortable because like that thing, and I wasn't upset at the end of the day. I was like, I'm having fun just messing with these people.
Did you have like a staring problem back in the day? I think that's why at first we didn't like each other.
Yeah, no,
Maybe.
You had a staring thing.
He doesn't like to break eye contact, remember?
I remember back then when
That's
we went.
a deep cut.
We went in.
That's a really deep cut.
Don't break eye contact, right?
It's weird now.
It's a really deep cut, that one.
Hey, Natz, just pretend you're gay, bro. It looks like it works, man.
All right, number 3. Read the ebooks from the link in my bio. Okay, no, that's not it. Sorry. All right.
That's the best.
Let me try that. Like, let's move on. This one's better.
Sorry,
okay,
I
this is
derailed
better.
your question.
I've been prepared. I just screenshotted a few. This is how to speak like an alpha.
Ooh.
So I'm trying to be a bit more assertive in my like dealings with people. So let me know if you guys do this already. So that would mean you're already alpha. If not, you're pretty much.
I didn't realize we got Andrew Natz in the building, bro.
Andrew Nate.
If you say stuff like, if you say I'm not ready, what do you say instead? Actually, don't worry, I'll just say it. It's not that cool. I'll prepare myself. That's pretty good, yeah. If you say I'm not sure, oh, this is lame. What am I doing?
No.
Yeah,
Go.
I'm not sure is I'm uncertain.
Keep going.
The more I read this, it's so lame.
Wait. Natz. The fact that you're reading to try to be alpha. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, also, when I'm reading it, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, that is pretty fucking sick. I'm going to start saying that.
yeah.
When I'm reading it out, I'm realizing it's kind of lame. It's not very alpha. It's very beta. Yeah.
The stuff that I've learned with that someone explained to me that with guys, they don't like to sit face to face.
Yeah, they get
because
side by
it is
side.
it is an intimidating thing. Usually when guys are face to face, it's almost like it's like a fight or it's like a thing. They never sit across from each other. Garcia and I went to go have like Korean food the other day, and we're sitting. I sat here, and then he sat across, but like adjacent on the other side. And I noticed that we always do that.
Well, it's because I like to man spread.
Yeah,
Like that.
well, there's that also,
I do the
right? And if we're it's a spread ego, but there's also like we'll sit next to each other to catch up. It's never a face to face type thing. But if it's man and woman
Next to
kind
each
of
other.
like the Last Supper, bro. Everyone sat
side by side,
side by side.
yeah.
I mean, like, isn't that how like all guys are? Look at us now. All
Oh,
guys.
this
all guys
is the purpose of the podcast.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
but like all guy
performative.
activities, like podcast, fishing, you don't face each other and fishing.
yeah. We're not
That doesn't
facing
make
each other.
sense.
The water's
But also driving.
yeah, what I'm saying.
Driving, no, definitely not driving.
Wait, let me defend myself. That's why we choose to do these activities.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
I need to get something off my chest. Let's go fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You have to face that way.
Imagine, right? Like you go fishing, but then you're facing each other, and then you cast out. You cast out. Oh man!
It's like you're like this. You get anything, bro? You getting a bite?
In my love story, you're on top of my cast.
Don't cross swords, bro.
I think I've got something. I'm gonna buy it.
Let me.
I got a big
Let me read
catch.
the rest of it.
I love you.
I love you. All right, let's.
Name any other activity you can do with a guy where you're not facing each other.
Not facing.
Where you're facing each other.
Facing each other, like
Boxing?
comfortably. No, but that was
Playing
the
chess?
Chess. No, that's competition.
But then
still.
you're not necessarily
that's a
looking at each
competition.
other.
That's a
You're looking
competition.
down at the chessboard.
But also,
wrestling?
it's a competition. It's a competition.
competition still.
Yeah.
It's a competition. Somewhere where you're chatting and like having a D&M or something. There's not many. Driving, see?
Yeah.
We children homies like, yeah, my car's
but
sick.
you
eh?
You can't be looking
I'm
at each
depressed
other.
and, like, you know.
If you're looking at each other while you're both driving, usually it's because you crashed into each other. I'm so sorry, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh my God. Well, that was not to
Yeah,
segment.
that's my segment.
That's good. I like it.
Thanks, Don.
I like it.
All right, so we'll go. I want to talk about one final thing.
Okay,
Before
cool.
I get into a thing that I want to do.
Yeah, cool.
So I want to talk about like this whole thing about Bruno Mars.
Uh huh.
Bruno
yeah,
Mars.
Bruno?
People being shocked about his new content lately. About being fat, liking fat, juicy, and wet things. So, what have you heard the song? Have you heard the song?
we were playing it last week.
Yeah,
we were.
preparing,
Yeah, because it was new. It was new at that time.
Yeah.
Now we have a whole week of listening to.
Fat,
or
juicy, and
it was
wet.
your option to listen to it. There's music video out, and there's people online. It's become a trend where people are like, oh,
Kuya Bruno.
Bruno's doing bad things. He's not the
Ang
church.
bastos.
He's being bastos right now. So I'm just like, what's your thoughts? And also, there's this rumor that he's in debt.
Yeah, apparently he lost all his money in the casino, right?
He just laughed about it. Actually,
he's getting Elvised.
Yeah, so like what and the reason why he's doing all these songs, all these random songs, K-pop, ballad, and
to get
now
out of the debt.
Ratchet is like trying to get out of debt. Like,
apparently it's not true. And like they tweeted like, oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do now?
If it was true, it's the most Filipino thing to have a gambling debt.
He went to the casino to work. Ended up with owing more money.
It's like, oh, what's my salary today? Minus.
I'm gonna go to Vegas. I'm feeling suerte, bro.
Suerte,
50 million under. Appetit. Let's go. Stream it, baby. Get me out of this debt, Kuya. Appetit.
It just looks like he's having. It just looks like he's having like the time of his life, man. Like he's just making music. He's out there doing whatever. He does a track with Lady Gaga. It's a smash. Does a track with Rose from Blackpink. It's a smash. Now it's this one with Sexy Red, and like. It's a banger. It is a banger.
I don't think I've heard it.
You know when
Does it come out? Just come out?
Media starts talking about people's finances or some shit?
Yeah.
At one point they said fucking 50 Cent was broke. He filed for bankruptcy or whatever.
They said Kanye was broke.
Yeah, see? Do they look or act like they're broke? You know what I mean?
I mean, Kanye, it's kind of looks
Bruno
and acts like he's broke.
like he's like
His style
50
is
million under.
His style is broke.
Yeah, his style is broke.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, when they file for, I think it's a tactic.
That's
Exactly.
It's a tactic to get out of paying
This is
taxes.
the thing. It's some rich people shit that fucking 95% of us don't understand. And so everyone go, oh yeah, you filed for bankruptcy, chapter 11, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Next minute it's just so he doesn't have to pay his fucking baby mama. You know what I mean? Like, so, oh shit, we don't have those problems. So to us, we just think, oh, he's fucking bankrupt.
Yeah.
Some of the biggest like businessmen here, right? They go, oh man, say $50 million in debt. But that debt is like cycling because their assets are worth 300 mil.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
what's that guy that was it the Art of War guy? No, that Japanese dude. All he talks about is like
Robert
I buy
Kiyosaki.
everything with debt. Like
Yeah,
it's always
Robert
about debt.
Kiyosaki.
yeah.
It's like
Because
He's rich dad, poor dad guy.
But the thing
He's
is,
smart,
that's not taxable. That's
Yeah,
why
exactly.
he's saying. You know what
It's
I mean?
a hack.
So it's some rich people shit that we don't understand. So for the rest of us, we're going like, oh, this guy's running out of money.
Nah, they're just
He's fucking jet setting
they're
around to
using-
Korea, watching baseball games with Blackpink girls and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think
that's
he's
not
into,
some
like that.
broke
That's not broke
act-
shit, bro.
activities.
Like, he seems like he's having he's having
Bruno
the
Mars?
lifestyle that
Yeah,
I want,
bro.
bro.
Bruno Mars, yeah.
He doesn't give a fuck what people
Yeah.
say. He's just making good music. It doesn't feel like, because these are bangers, right? You know how generally when musicians are like under pressure,
Yeah.
it's usually the worst time for them to make a banger. You know what I mean? Like the best songs come out of just like, oh man, it took me like 15 minutes to write that shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't because they were under stress. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And like,
know.
I would imagine, like, if he were to be in debt, I think he would have been on tour. I think he would have, because like you get more money on tour.
Oh, unless
I
he
think-
was in debt from the casino, then that's the thing.
And I would probably do an album, like these things, like a single. Like, I don't think that gets you like much in the industry.
yeah.
And I wouldn't do a ratchet song. I would do something super radio friendly.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring out another, the way
Appetit.
you are type of thing, or like, something that would like go on the radio and over and over again. But I don't think he's in debt. But
I just see it as him doing the same thing he's always been doing. Like when he
good songs.
first started out, it was him and his crew, the Smeezingtons. That's the name of his publishing company, and they were writing songs, and then they were like just putting them out there. One of the first songs was like "Billionaire" or something with Travis, that rapper guy.
Travis Scott?
No, from Gym Class Heroes.
Travis McCoy.
There we go. That guy. You know what I mean? And like he was being the cameo in that. And then eventually he started making his own music separately. Then he's teaming up with other artists. He's on a track with Major Lazer, and the song is called Bubble Butt. And that's all he's saying on the song.
Oh, was that his voice?
That's
Is
his
that,
voice.
is that Bruno?
Yeah. I was like, this is not new.
It's not new. Like
know
he's
that.
But
talk-
then again, I'm
talking
like-
about butts there. So
If I were in like Bruno Mars's like situation, I would look at the Christina Aguilera, the rise into from her poppy days to dirty.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to be like a
Do
bit
some
more,
arty shit.
be some dirty. You got to be ratchet a little bit. You know what I mean?
Bit of ratch.
Man, I think he just shows how in touch he is with the listeners because everyone's loving it. You know what I mean? The people that are like going, "Oh man, it's a bit ratchety," it's fucking boomers. You know
I gotta listen
like,
to
you know
this
what I
song.
mean?
I haven't even heard it.
Got stuck with the old Bruno or whatever. It's like, oh,
Yeah, if you want
It's
the
like
old
his-
Bruno,
go listen to the old
Bruno.
albums.
It's like he's trying to cover all bases on the radio. Like the Lady Gaga song is a ballad, and it's meant for probably an older audience, right, or people that like ballads. Apate is obviously for kids.
For
Like
kids,
it's
yeah.
a younger demographic. My nephew couldn't stop singing that or listening to that song.
It's very TikTok friendly, bro.
Yeah,
It's very catchy.
you
You know what though?
And then now
This is a very thing like that. So if you were trying to rizz up a girl, especially a Korean girl, and then and she says, "Hey, come back to my apartment," it usually means you're gonna get down. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why it's like till it's like, "Hey, come back to my apartment." It's like basically they're saying, "Let's fuck." You know what I'm saying?
Oh, is that what it means?
But it's like because it's
Centric
like under
there.
this guise of I'm a girl. I don't want to say in a vulgar way.
Squid Game,
generally
bro.
people would say like,
Squid Game.
come to my apartment. Like usually an invite to an apartment means like you want to sleep with them.
So Appetite's like Squid Game.
Squid Game kill people. Appetite kill the pussy.
This guy's killing it, bro. Killing
You know
the
the usapays.
But why?
it does.
But then so like so you've got Apate, you've got the If the World Was Ending or whatever the name of that song is, and now you've got this club banger,
I haven't heard it.
and it
What is
covers
this song?
all bases.
Don't worry, you'll hear it.
You're going to play it
It's
after?
everywhere, man.
But you're gonna hear my version first.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Is that a segue?
This is my karaoke of Fat, Juicy, and Wet.
I'm going to hear this before I actually hear the original. It's nuts. Something else.
Be kind to me because this is my first time actually rapping.
Let's go.
Can,
Oh, he's
can
on
I,
rap
can I guess?
karaoke.
Can I guess something real quick?
Yeah,
Is it called Fat, Juicy, and Poet?
maybe.
Maybe.
Should've done that.
He doesn't want to let
I'm
anything
not
on.
gonna let
Fat,
it loose,
juicy,
bro.
wet.
So,
Fat, Juicy, young Poet.
so this
Why is it
is
juicy?
this is a song that I reckon
Tender,
that
juicy.
this is he originally tried to write, but then they wanted him to don't
like-
write this. You know what I mean?
It's too Filipino, Bruno.
To Filipino. So,
So this is the original version.
this is the original version, right?
It's the OPM.
The OPM version.
Yo,
Yeah.
young Tito with debt. I don't even mind a poor, but I'm so broke I can only give bless.
Ooh.
That good, kill it, good, kill it in my singlet. Leaving bills on red like I'm drinking San Mig. Young Tito with debt. Debt like cards, debt like Uno, debt like grenades caught by Tito Bruno. Social on the gram, go rip out with the fam. New Sando to rep the Wu-Tang clan. Sweaty at the back, put there in the front. Hot Tito summer while showing off my gut. Giving finance advice at the party. Drinking Red Horse cause I get to a Ferrari. You know why?
Why?
Talk to us.
You know why?
Tell us, man.
Tell them.
Cause I'm a young Tito with debt. I don't even mind a poor, but I'm so broke I can only get blessed.
Hey.
That good, kill it, good, kill it. My singlet, sorry. We're doing that. Your bills are red. Drink Sam Big. Young Tito with debt.
Sorry, bro. We messed you up.
Dude, that's fire, dude. That's so good.
Hey.
Tito with debt.
Don't worry about the fat, juicy, and wet stuff. Worry about your debt stuff.
Tito with that.
You can all kiss my poet. I'm a Tito with
Oh man, young Tito with debt. All
My
right.
cousin's name's Bernadette.
That horse is red.
That's fire, man.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm glad you heard that
That's
version
good, yeah,
before
yeah.
my.
That's
before
it,
I
that's it
actually
for me.
did.
That's the original one. That's the
That's
real
it,
one.
Young Tito
That's the
with
OG
That's the
album.
real one now.
Young
That's
Tito
the real.
with that.
That's the real
Goes
one.
on
right
radio.
now.
Ma, that's
Exactly.
rap, you know.
It's exactly what they wrote before the other version.
You know
He was
Bro,
like,
imagine
think
if like you could just get everyone to tag Bruno Mars. That'd be dope.
Yeah, man, he's into the whole thing
Tag
about
him in
You know,
the comments.
I love like hearing the inception of this. Like we were in the car on our way to the shoot, and he was kind of like, you know, when you see like a like one of those amazing artists kind of like think their way through the song. Like he's like good killer, good killer. He was saying that.
That was
like,
actually shouts to Shiv. She went home. She listened to the song over and over again. It's like, yo, you got something here. Instead of that good kitty, that good kitty, that good killy, that good killy. And I was like, okay. And then I went there, and then the evolution of the track was I wanted to do a homage to the singlet.
the Tito,
Yeah, and I wanted to call myself Sando Mars. And then I wanted to talk about the singlet and how, like, you know, like, and replace the word pussy with pawis, the whole lot. And then I was like, you know what, I need something a bit more relatable in the singlet.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, I think a lot of people, even Bruno Mars, is, you know, playing around with this.
I reckon he'd fucking love this.
And there's a
It's
lot
great.
of people who are social on the gram and can rip up with the fam. You know, there's a lot of people out there that do that shit. So,
Shot on the gram, grip
and then
it
they'll
with the
give
fam.
money tips and shit.
your money, yeah, at the party, you know.
I like it. I like
man.
it.
All right.
I was trying to big you up, man. But yeah, he's got a ghostwriter. It's Shiv.
Sure, we go, man.
I don't even want to say.
20v1. 1v20.
Shout out Shiv.
She's my secret ghostwriter.
Yeah, no.
She gives me ideas a little bit.
She's your muse. Is
She's
what
actually like went from hey, stop humming to yourself, it's annoying, to, you know what, you should write this in your song. Yeah. Once they see the success in the gram,
1.5 mil.
once they see the success in the gram, once they see success in the
Did
gram.
this song just come out too?
Last week, bro.
Yeah, last week.
Last week,
We're gonna
bro.
ride that train.
Bro, quick with it.
Put it out right now.
Quick
That's
with it.
man.
Good
All
killy,
right.
killy, good killy, killy. So we shot a Boom Syrup episode with a good friend of ours, Fly Girl T,
Hey.
at a restaurant called Sedap Rasa,
Sit up, Rasa.
which is an Indonesian restaurant, and also
Translates to Sarap Lasa.
Yes, Sedap Rasa.
In case
And
you
then
don't
we also went to a dessert place, which was like Malaysian dessert. And so here's a little bit of a snippet.
We also had Lukman on the show.
Yeah,
Great
that's true.
friend of us back in our music days.
Hey.
And he loves to cook and he loves food. So it's good to have his insight because he's also from Singapore and Malaysian as well. So
Yeah.
we've got, you know, a lot of like different culture swapping, but finding the similarities in it. So this is the Boom Syrup.
I'll tell you there.
Let's
That's
go.
fine. Young Tito with that.
Hey, welcome to another episode of the Boom Syrup series from the Cheatcoders podcast. I'm here with one of my close friends, Fly Girl T. And we are here at Sedap Rasa. We're going to try some Indonesian food.
I love it.
I cannot wait to try it all because I'm a fan of spicy food. Are you a fan of spicy food? And that makes it more interesting. So let's see how we go.
So our restaurant specializes in Padang food. So Padang food is from West Sumatra. It's we more, you know, where beef, like beef rendang, curry chicken, the curries.
This is the owner.
That's what
I
we
don't think we got the
specialize. But yeah, a lot of, like in Indonesia, every province they
So
have like
good.
specialty.
Yeah.
So if you eat this in Indonesia, I'm not sure if you've been or not. If you sit down at the table, they'll give you about like 20, 30 dish in front of you. You don't order it. You pay what you order. You eat. If you don't eat it, they put it back. They put it back in the kitchen. That's the Padang style.
Can you explain this whole concept with me? This is pretty much like a boodle fight in the Philippines, but what do you call it in Indonesia?
So this is it nasi Korea kan?
Yes.
Yeah. Nasi Korea kan. I was born in
is
Australia, right? So basically, what similar to you guys eat with your hands too, right?
Yes.
So, on banana leaf, and then displayed, we've got 4 or 5 dishes out here. You've got your kerupuk, which is like the prawn crackers.
I see we got like curries and stuff. So are we using our hands to
Yeah, so you
eat
can.
with that too?
Yeah. So
Or we use sashimi with that?
I don't know.
Your food is your rules.
Just voice over the guy explaining it.
It's good that we have
But yeah, so you would put some on there and then eat it. Because I remember my mum feeding me like that, and like she would chicken and rice, she would do, and I would just be like,
It is very similar to
Feed me
Filipino
when I was
culture.
little. So similar concept. If you want cutlery, I
I'm
think
getting
you can
hungry
ask for
looking at
cutlery.
this again.
But that's looked down upon, right?
That'll be awkward.
That's kind of like, you know,
Yeah,
like,
come on, let's act Asian for real.
you know, like I know, like when I eat Chinese, I always try to chopstick it,
chopstick it,
even though it's
yeah.
like it slows me down.
We have
Oh.
some dishes in common with like the Philippine dishes.
This one looks like laing.
That's what
It looks like, laing.
Straight away.
This looks kind of like caldereta to me.
This one was like Charles Bogong.
But go on.
What's my
This is
called?
in the south.
Rendang is
It is
bolo
like in
bolo.
the South.
Got chicharron, looks like. So I see fish, I see eggs, I see barbecue chicken,
Yeah.
I see curries in front of
Look like
us.
they've been cooked a certain way though. The outside there's like crust.
Oh,
Those eggs
yeah,
were crazy,
right.
man.
It's boiled,
They've actually
and
been
then
good, yeah.
and then it's actually deep fried. Yeah.
Boiled.
The main, I guess, ingredient that brings everything together is the coconut. Like, so there's coconut cream, coconut milk, desiccated coconut.
That's Lukman, by the way.
This is our traditional beef rendang.
Rendang.
That's
Yeah.
rendang. That it's that one on the end.
Yeah. But
Dependent on the recipe. That one on the end there, it's the curry. It's they either use cassava leaf, taro leaf,
Shit, I'm
or
getting
sweet
hungry
potato
again,
leaf.
man.
Savo leaf.
But yeah.
This is Wookie, everyone.
Come around.
Yeah.
I'm always around. I came on the street. I was like, I like what's going on over here. I'll sit down. But yeah.
How this started? Yeah, I just want to see if it's similar to how the fight began and stuff.
Was it in the war?
Yeah, like you guys eating on the banana leaf. Because it's like
Eating a banana leaves was because we haven't figured out pottery yet at that time. Yeah, no.
Straight up.
Trying to get a cool story.
No, it's just
Yeah, I know. That's a cool story. We just didn't want to mush up.
Oh, right.
Get all our rations and put them together.
Oh, yeah. Because you can pack things
together.
in the banana leaf too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Even T was just like, yeah, it's because it's
just
practical.
efficiency. So the cleanup is just straight into the bin.
Do you reckon we use other leaves like mandarin leaves? It just takes too long.
The banana leaf is so big and spacious, you can do a lot with it. And like, cause don't they weave vases?
Could you eat
Taro leaves.
Nah, it tastes gross.
If it was tower leaves, you could eat it for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
if it was marijuana leaves, it wouldn't like smell great.
You could call that high dining.
So wait, which one from Malaysia? So very similar dishes, so that's why he knows a lot. And
Like with the rice, usually when we have brutal fire, it's usually just
Plain white rice.
plain. But this is yellow. Is it
Spiced.
in a certain way?
Normally with your boiled rice, but this has just got the yellowness comes from turmeric.
It's good for gout.
Yeah,
anti-inflammatory.
but everything else, whoa, it's got balance. That's it. Another, I just want to talk about this one. So yeah, tempeh. This is a very traditional Southeast
I like
Asian
the
on my
tempeh.
end. It's fermented soybean. It's a
Yeah, no, that wasn't my thing.
it's a love-hate
Which one?
relationship.
Tempeh, the little.
Oh, that little thing, yeah.
Yeah,
tofu
go. Oh, I
looking
love
thing?
it.
Yeah, I wasn't
I love
afraid
it.
of that.
My parents.
What is it again?
Yeah.
It's called tempeh,
That wasn't it.
and
No.
it's made by fermenting soybean.
So it's very good for protein. So when vegetarians they eat it.
As soon as she said protein, I was like, yeah.
That was you went in on that, eh?
Me too.
You had like a wall of rice next to you the whole time.
So how can we start off this?
No, it really is your own rules. Take as much as you want.
Do we put like a chip and put rice in the chip?
No, you
you
just
can
could
eat
take a bit of curry, put it on the. So I'm gonna give this on the shot. I'll do that. I'm gonna go straight. Yeah, no, go that, and then you just pop it on the curry there. That's what you want to. That's what you want flavor.
spoons,
Grab.
nothing? Just
No, well,
purely hand.
if you want to use your hand, you grab a piece of chicken.
Can I use your hands?
Yeah. And then it's really just enjoying it. Really.
The chicken was so good, eh?
What's
The chicken
your
was
technique for
amazing,
that?
man.
Your hand beating. My mum used to do the triangle.
Yeah, the pyramid.
The pyramid, yeah.
Anything like that.
But she does it better than I do.
Have we started?
I love how she starts to ask as well. What's the trippy? Oh, you're making a joke.
Mm.
Oh, chicken, man.
What about the chicken? Because this is like chicken in the style, right?
Yeah.
Why you were focusing on me in that moment, I don't no idea.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty much ayam. Yeah, ayam just means chicken.
What's the word? Pena?
Peña means to squash. So we have like ayam peña. That's another dish which is known for. But depending, like this might be just straight roasted. Other people might they once it's marinated, they'll like blanch it.
Just got my hands.
Not boil to extent, but just
This
season
shot,
everything,
man.
and then they'll.
I was looking at it like Tom's trying to do the POV shot.
Yeah, it just falls off the bone. And it's like there's like a sweet glaze on it.
Oh, that wasn't in focus, but yeah.
Feels like, you know how they make ham, like honey glazed ham, but it's
Dude, I'm getting hungry, bro.
Yeah, I'm hungry too.
Oh.
We're about to go to the next place, which is a Indonesian dessert place.
Can you talk about your light thing?
What light? Yeah, right. In this day and age, how is a light shop still in business? That's what I gotta ask. What are their financials?
How often do you want a lamp?
How often are you gonna go be like, oh, I think I need to get a lamp.
I feel like changing my chandelier.
Go to the light shop.
I get it if they had like film lights and ring lights.
But lampshades? Anyway, that's my little rant on the way to the store. I'll see you at the dessert place.
No context. Nothing about it.
You're just like a rant on the way. I thought it was great.
I love this. This was cool. We look like celebrities. These people were like,
Yeah.
what are you filming? What are you filming?
Look at that, it looks nice, eh?
Oh, this was so good, but like my fucking insides hurt after.
I'll take.
Alright, 2025, Pandang in, Ube out. Wow. Big tech. Big tech. We're gonna have a Pandang Fest coming soon. Everything's all green.
I know, because 2024 was the year for Ube. And Marvin and I just finished filming like a video for an Ube thing.
Thank you.
Ube's honestly
It's terrible.
Ube
out, 2025. Trump's America now, boy. Pandang 2025. No. Let's make Pandang great.
That's so many. Oh, it's finished.
Oh man, I don't know how we made the connection between going from Ube to Pandan being like Biden to Trump.
Oh, but that's legendary podcast skill.
I love how when we arrived there, they were actually like, "No, we're closed." But then, as soon as like Marvin showed up and the cameras,
the
were
cameras
there,
are like,
come in.
come
We're like,
on.
"Yeah, that's right."
It's free marketing, man.
Filming. Yeah, that's right. Open them doors.
That's what I'm gonna do now. From like,
Reviewing. I'm gonna bring a camera everywhere. I go.
I'm not gonna shoot shit.
I'm a video guy.
You got a big camera.
Yeah, I know.
One of these.
Shoulder
By myself,
cam.
vlogging with
You have to
that.
get some free stuff,
man.
bro. But like, yeah, man,
Just
I
don't stick the
enjoyed.
camera in people's faces, directly in people's faces.
I enjoyed the whole experience of like comparing Indonesian food to what we're used to. Like, there's a lot of similarities with the Beetle fight.
Even
the
discussing
foods.
like the language similarities
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
whilst eating in a similar
Yeah.
fashion.
Yeah, like the whole restaurant Sedap
Sedap
Rasa
Rasa.
is pretty much translation to Sarap Plaza.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
if you
like-
said it really fast, it's like it's exactly the
Yeah,
same.
you would go
Sedap
to
Rasa.
yeah.
Set up Lhasa.
But like, hopefully we can like, learn more about those countries
cultures.
around us
Yep.
in Southeast Asia.
So far, I feel like that's the most similar to Philippines.
Yeah,
that I've
that's what I
experienced.
feel, yeah.
because I felt like I was in another world. Like, whoa,
Yeah.
I felt like I felt like it was like a multiverse type of thing. It was something
Yeah.
familiar,
but not.
but little nuances are different.
Yeah.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean? So like, hopefully in the next one we could be like completely in the deep end,
Yeah.
where we don't know anything about the
Sharina.
food.
Yeah, I was thinking.
You know, hopefully.
Where's she from again?
Uzbekistan.
Wakanda.
Uzbekistan.
Yeah,
man, so
that's only a portion of the full episode, which will be out when.
when out now? It depends
Sure,
on
yeah. When this one is out, yeah.
I'll give you a challenge. You can find the full video on our YouTube page right now.
Somewhere here.
Yeah.
That was great.
All right, so let's get into the Cheatcoder stash where we nominate a song that we've been feeling and jamming ever since last week, this week, or something for the future. The music makes the world go around. We start off with Don doing stuff. What song you want to nominate on the Cheatcoder stash?
I've chosen a song that is like a mixture of old school little bit of new school. But this song is by an artist named Audrey Nuna. And she is, I think, Asian American. But this song is called Mine, and she samples The Boy's Mine.
Hey.
Mine.
Dawn's fine. Fine. Dawn's fine. Alright. Garcia, what song you wanna nominate on Cheatcoders Dash?
I came across this dude on IG. Don, I'm pretty sure you like that, so you already know. I think the artist is Carl Angelo, or CA for short. And,
or Carl for extra short.
The song is called I with a question mark. I.
And in capital letters as well.
Oh, this is like the...
This is Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Suman.
It sounds like... It's very...
It sounds like a Kendrick song.
Peter Kendrick.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar.
This not like Suka.
Not like Suka. Not like Suka.
Hey.
Yeah, this dude sounds sick, man. And
This guy's good.
Yeah.
Where'd you get this guy? Is he big?
On IG.
Just on my...
Came across it.
Hey.
His videos are very cinematic as well, which are really cool.
Whoa, what a
I was like, we were just like, I was chilling with Chrissy, right? Just scrolling, and then she can hear me just like going one after the other, and then I stop and I go, "This guy's talented," and then I keep scrolling, and then she just fucking starts cracking up. Usually I'd be like, "Fuck this guy, this guy's talented," and then I continue on.
But it's not gonna stop me from scrolling.
Is that how you found this guy?
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Always going Kendrick on us now.
It's got a Kendrick on us.
That's a lot of Laman.
Kendrick Lamar.
Full of Laman.
Kendrick maraming laman.
Is he like big or is he Insta?
I think I don't think it was like too like crazy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he came up on my
I think he's on
algorithm
the
as
up and up,
well.
man.
Yeah.
He really is talented.
He came up on my algorithm as well.
Kendrick Luma.
Lumba.
They not like us.
They're not like us.
I
They're
like
weak,
that.
man.
Yeah.
They not like us.
They not like
like us.
They not like us.
Alright, and that's what song you want to nominate on Cheatcoders Dash.
Can we put that on a shirt, please? I really want one of those. They not like us.
Wait, what did I put on?
I'm gonna put this straight. Hold on, I'm putting this song straight onto the Cheatcoders Dash playlist so I don't forget.
Hey.
Oh yeah, I never heard of this artist until she won Best Album, I think, at the Grammys. Doechii.
Oh, bro, I played
Best rap album.
Did you play this already?
Doechii.
I haven't played this song, but I played Doechii before.
Yeah,
She's great.
She was the music video with the jackhammer, and it was black and white.
Yeah.
She's signed to TDE.
Yeah, that was out, in the video.
She's good. She's really good. Yeah, she's really good.
She's her whole
beat
album,
J.
bro.
Cole, Eminem.
I reckon
Eminem was
we
in
should watch that video again. I reckon. just
you know.
It's Grammys, man. I want to see her Grammys.
Grammy worthy.
Have you seen her NPR Tiny Desk? So good. So good. Mind blasting.
Blasting my mind. Let's Russell
Where's
Peters.
Peters?
Oh, right.
You done?
Sorry.
Very, very dated reference.
Was she?
No.
Oh, no. She was Clay. Yeah. She already got our attention with that video. Now she's doing her shit.
Now she's wearing clothes.
Yeah.
She sold out. She sold out to big clothing.
I gotta listen to the whole album, man.
Yeah, man.
It's a
So
really
good.
good
So
album.
good.
The whole album? Is it
All
like
good.
you can
It's
listen
like this,
front to
like
finish?
it's a mixture because she's a singer as well.
Yeah.
So she mixes her R&B stuff into it. But she's one of those artists I prefer listening to her raps.
Yeah.
The R&B
Apparently,
stuff.
like, there's only been 3 females that have won Grammys. I forgot the other ones.
There's,
Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill.
Who's the other one?
Cardi B and then Doechii.
and Doechii.
Doechii and
Apparently,
Cabana.
this is like influenced a little bit by that
I influence a lot.
Busta Rhymes.
Ah, shit. It's such a
Oh,
good
did you
album.
see who won a songwriter award? It's your favorite, man.
Who won?
Hey.
Who won?
Jeff Burnett.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, shout outs, man.
Hey,
So,
friend of the
yeah.
show.
Yeah,
back,
bro.
huh?
Yeah, it's cool.
Jeff
man.
Burnett, and it
We
was
are friends with
legend.
award-winning artists, man.
Yeah,
From
dude.
the
That's right.
Arias to the Grammys, baby.
Jeff Burnett, Jesse Barrera, and I think it was Tim. Oh man,
Delegato.
no, it wasn't Tim Delegato.
Bautista.
All the Tims.
Tams.
Apologies, man. Apologies. I think it's Atlas, unless the name
Keep going
is
before
different.
things are more. Curry.
Go with your song, Ralph. While I look it up.
How about Timber?
Go with your song while I look it up. Bro.
Going Timber.
It's
another
going
commercial.
down.
Let me see. Let me think. I'm trying to find a song. I've been
Tim
in a
Burton.
phase where I've been like, I've got a playlist called Ralph's Time Machine Mix.
Ooh.
And this is all the songs I've listened to in the 2000s to
Ooh.
2010. And
Okay.
every time I remember a song that I listen to, I always put it on the playlist. So far it's got 104 songs.
Jeff Burnett, Jesse Barrera, Timothy Atlas were the songwriters that
And
Raps.
Mai Tim.
Mate, Tim.
might eat too.
I am going to play. I'm gonna play. You might like this song too. "Baby" by LL Cool J.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I love that song actually. Oh, yeah, it's
This song,
Yeah, man.
man, the dream was like
Bro, this takes me back to 2010. This is when Dream was like, "Whoa, this guy's got a unique voice."
This is so.
And
Yeah,
LL,
the dream was everywhere, man.
bro, you can just imagine LL just always like putting like
the American dream.
like oil on his body when he raps for some reason. That's how he raps.
What's it doing? What's it doing?
He's got the seediest lyrics in this
Oh
song.
yeah. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. The lyrics are very seedy. It's very maniac.
Yeah,
Especially at that age.
He's very
He was
maniac.
very old then.
Yeah.
And they're very maniac. Yeah.
He's always been a little
But good
maniac.
song, good concept.
He's been pretty maniac for a while.
Not really the best lyrics, but yeah.
This was a banger in the clubs, man, for sure.
Full of lead.
Oh my god. Pump him full of lead.
Water.
Peace sign on the side like John Travolta.
A pulp paint fiction. What a guy. Bingo.
What?
Single. Single. Yo, baby.
Yo baby, yo baby, yo baby.
That's just the chorus. That's the chorus. It's like,
yo
not yo
baby.
baby, it just says it.
Oh, there's more to it, right? No. Yo baby, yo baby, yo baby, yo baby.
There's more.
The writing's so lazy, so lazy. Oh man, this
That's not a lot, right?
It does a lot of repetition. That was it, man.
The other song was doing it well. It's like he just.
I love that song. That's a
good
really
song
cool
too.
song. Doing it and doing it and doing it well.
He's good at repetition.
This brings me back to like not having a license during that era. You know what I mean?
A license? What?
Yeah,
What
man.
happened? Did you get suspended?
I went to court and everything.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I lost it for ages.
Oh.
And this song was playing?
Yeah, this was like thing was at the time.
He's like triggering PTSD. He's like,
Yeah,
it was probably like the second verse, and all of a sudden he heard.
No, you said like it's a club banger when we would go out.
Yeah.
When this was going on,
Yeah.
I was never driving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
You were
There's always-
catching public transportations.
I don't know.
Oh,
Just catching rides off other
Yeah.
people.
We drive him around.
I don't know, man.
That was
it
this-
a dark,
this song-
It was a dark moment in my history.
Peak clubbing time.
Yeah, it was.
Peak clubs.
Baby.
They don't play that
It
You
was
might,
a lot-
you
it
might
was a
get
lot
more
of
from
the-
that era with my Cheatcoders stash. I've been
It
listening
was
to that.
it was a lot of that, and then all of the. Hey!
Yeah, a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of crunk was a bit in there as well, and a lot of Pitbull as well, like hell a lot of Pitbull.
Skrillex.
Then again, man.
Riding Mandingo, eh? Jesus.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna continue playing the song as we put ourselves outro ourselves out. All right, so where can I find you? Don't Doing Stuff.
www.dondoingstuff.com. That's my website. At Don Doing Stuff on all social media platforms.
Hey, and where can I find you, Natz?
Natz Blazin on Instagram.
You're doing some Twitch.
Oh yeah, I'm switching now too. So I play these games and stuff.
Tell them what game you're playing.
It's a zombie game. It's, you know.
Well,
it's
you
like,
gotta be shy about it. Come
Don't be
on.
so cocky about it, bro.
It's alright, man. It's, cool.
Alright.
It's not that cool.
Shy guy.
Shy guy. Maybe next week he'll tell you again.
Next week. I'm shy. Yeah. I'll make a segment out of it.
Yeah.
And I'll get Don to tell it.
Garcia, where can I find you?
Just see Garcia on Instagram or www.utanginapays.com.
Because it does.
Because Utangina pays.
It's a double.
And you can find it's a $1 tundra. A $1 tundra, bro. Bro. You gotta listen to our Patreon for that. So you can find me Ralph Yo, or you can find the Cheatcoders at
Cheatcoders.shop.
Are we getting back? We're gonna get .com soon. We're gonna get real soon, bro. Unless someone out there is trying to take it from us, but they don't know the day when they can.
We know who you are.
We know who you are.
Yeah, you are.
I'm looking at you, the person who stole cheatcoders.com.
Did someone actually steal it?
Yeah, man.
They did.
Yeah. They want us to pay $5,000 for it.
You can keep it, bro. I like that shop.
They just like one day they're gonna take the out of it. And
Yeah, I
took
know.
it.
It's
It's gonna be like Facebook.
Ah, man. So you can find
Support our podcast.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/the Cheatcoders.
Hey.
And man, we've got some really cool shit happening this
Hey,
year.
man. Keep following us, and then you'll find out the cool shit. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Please. All right. You have now listened to another episode of the Cheatcoders.
Young Tito in there. Good killy.